Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cirque the Sauvage. We got ourselves our usual um, group of friends. It's been a couple weeks, so I don't remember what happened, which is great because I don't have to do the recap. It's, like always, Micro's job. So take it away, Micro.
Last time we got to the Fadiv markets. We did a bit of shopping as we were waiting for the circus to be set up so we could perform there. Sil had a meet up and talk with his boyfriend, which involved Eldon for some reason. Then we got some tips that if we wanted jobs in this tent town, we should go to talk to the closest thing they have to a mayor, in the closest thing they have to a town hall, which is a big tent in the middle of the market. We went there, talked to the mayor, who's a dwarf, and got 2 jobs. One of them was capturing a wizard who had escaped from prison through some shenanigans involving talking to his sister, going into a bar, getting kicked out of a bar, and birthday discussions with the barkeeper before we got kicked out. We tracked him down, and it turned out he was really just trying to get away, and it seemed that he had in fact been framed by the mayor. So rather than turning him in, we decided to adopt him into the circus, and he's gonna copy some of the spells from his spell book over to a fake spell book, so we can give it to the mayor and still get the very small amount of gold that we would get for completing the job. The other job we got that we didn't start on was there is already a permanent circus in town, which is run by some kind of fiends. Chrissy can correct me here. It's either, or Chrissy can specify. It's either demons or devils. I can't remember which one. But
it
yeah,
is demons. This is the cult of Rakdos, which is actually one of the permanent guilds in Ravnica.
That's right. Yes, that's right. And they possibly have an angelic being hostage in there, and that's what figuring out if that's true and freeing them, if it is true, would be the second job. So when we last ended, we were in the circus with our new friend. Whose name I don't remember. I just have him written down as Thief Wizard Guy, so that's great.
Well done.
I think it was Chrissy, you're muted if you're talking to us.
Sorry.
Something with K, I think.
Yeah. I just need to grab my I should have grabbed it before. I need to knock stuff over. Go grab my my notebook. I'll be right back.
Okay. Also at the end there, Marble dragged Eldon off because he was wanting to eat the new guy's brains.
Yes.
And so we went off somewhere, and who knows what we did.
Yes.
Besides go to my aunt.
Eat brains, clearly.
We're gonna find you some brains. It's fine.
I'm hungry.
I know, you're gonna get fed. Here, eat your chips.
Brain chips?
Brain chips.
Yep. Chips made from brain.
Also, I'm gonna hire Zill's boyfriend to kill Montgomery.
You're gonna be evil.
Oh yeah. Well, that is potentially something you might do.
Yeah.
You didn't do it.
Who does radiant damage?
Who does radiant damage? I can.
I can.
Brilliant. I'm gonna need y'all. I mean, demons, I think would probably be helpful.
Yeah. Let's see what I got. Oh my god, Edge.
Fire damage is probably not gonna work. depending on exactly what demons they are.
Yeah. Edge.
Lovely.
Little boy, I swear.
How do reactions work? Can you take them at any point during combat, but only once a turn?
You can take them
trigger.
whenever there's something that triggers a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It will usually say what the conditions for you being able to use your reaction is.
A creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself that succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check,
Yes.
or a saving throw. So anytime anyone does that.
Yeah, but you can only do it once per turn.
Okay.
You have one.
Sorry, I just got silvery barbs, so I can turn off my speaker. I can hear it coming out. I've got my headphones and my speaker, so it looks like I could also do it. If you have to succeed it, so it would be an enemy most of the time, unless a friendly had like turned against us. So got charmed or something. Who could possibly be charmed in our group? I don't know.
Honestly, considering my brain part until saving throws, my mental stats saving throws, I wouldn't be hard to
charm either.
It's 1, 1, and 0.
Yeah, thanks. The DM's making notes now.
You could already go in and see.
I could. It's just I don't know what it is. It just always turns out that Eldon's right there getting.
He's into it. It's fine.
I think it's because you don't do the talking. You just do the fighting usually.
Yeah.
So you're like not there when.
Yeah, I don't need my brain bits. I just need my hand bits.
Anyway, so I do have a note here that says I need to make sure that Zib has a chance to go look for he wanted to go shopping and we missed that.
For a longsword.
Oh yeah. Is Zib kind of low for anyone else?
A little bit, yeah.
Right.
All right.
This better.
Yes.
I might could fallen down.
Oh.
All right, so you can go into the into Hassim Market and go looking. Actually, where you picked up your thief friend is about where you would want to be to get some good weaponry. So if you head back there, you may.
He does head back there.
All right, so let's go there first. That'll be the first stop. So Guy, you go over to a stall where there's a bunch of swords and axes and all the kinds of things that you might like. A kind of swarthy looking woman who, it's hard to tell, she might be half elf, might be human. There's a lot of hair going on just everywhere. Braids and dreadlocks just all over the place, kind of. And she goes, hey.
I just want to look at your long swords, see if there's any that take my fancy. Actually, do you have any that've got runes on them?
Like magic runes or just pretty runes?
Decorative.
Yeah, I got decorative. She comes back with a very long, shiny sword that has a very sharp point at the end. It's very fine when you kind of lift it. It's well weighted, and it is coated in silver. She says that's a little extra for the silver, but it'll help if you know, ever end up fighting anything that doesn't like silver.
Good to know. Now, would these runes be, as Temerity wants, infernal runes?
All right.
Though he hasn't said that yet.
Yeah, you haven't asked him. These are not infernal. These look elven to you. Maybe giant. You're not in. Well, you know what? You can.
Let me check my languages quickly. No, you're good.
Yeah. But they're not infernal. You can tell that much.
I like the style. The runes. I think I was looking more for infernal runes, if you know those.
Ah, well, you know, those aren't. Not a lot of people go looking for infernal runes, but I can see that you are. She kind of looks at you, the kind of guy that would have that work for you. I'll tell you what, I know a guy who can put these on a piece, take a couple of days.
That sounds reasonable.
Do you want it silvered?
How much would it cost silvered or not silvered? Just to
200 for straight up just the piece, 250 if you want the silver. That's gold, if that was not clear.
I was thinking it would be gold, don't worry. I think I can. Can I get you to come down on that price a little bit?
Roll a persuasion.
How convenient. But not today.
You know, you seem like a nice guy and everything, but I got to make a living. You know.
You do. All right. I've got something to do tonight, and I'll pop by later if my plans come together. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me. I'm here.
Okay. He returns the sword and says, "Thank you. This is very much what I'm looking for."
All right, no problem. And she just puts it back.
And Timothy heads back to the circus.
Okay.
And that's totally not because I would be 21 gold short.
If you want to bring somebody who's good at, well, actually, just roll insight.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
All right. She would definitely come down on the price. You know that she's like tempted to come down on the price. It's not a hard price for her, but she is expecting perhaps a level of bartering skill that you don't have. As you kind of walk around the market, you see people going back and forth, arguing. This not even worth that. What are you talking about? Hey, my stuff is good. My stuff is really good. What the hell are you insulting my stuff for? You don't want it? Get it. Leave. And they're fighting back and forth. Other people are going the charm route, kind of going, oh, you know, puppy dog eyes. Different people are using different strategies, but there's an art to it. And you just aren't really that kind of, you didn't really give that kind of give and take. Yeah. So maybe if you brought back, you get the sense if you brought back somebody who was better at talking, or maybe better understands that sort of rhythm of patter that goes on around here, then you'd probably get it talked down a good deal, perhaps even. All right. So, night is starting to fall. Is there anything that anybody else wants to do before you head out?
We still got to figure out what Marble and Eldon did when they walked off to Aunt Mimsy's cart.
I'm looking at my stuff.
I
could actually do it for Long West at some point.
Yeah, and Vianney has her smoke bombs, so
Okay.
like Lego Batman.
So,
Lego Batman.
Like it is specifically Lego Batman, not just Batman in general.
Because that is who inspired me to get the smoke bombs.
you are going to have to remind me a little bit about, you went off, you were going to talk to Auntie Mimsy about...
Yeah, Eldon was wanting to eat the new guy's brain while everyone was talking to him. So Marble dragged him off to Aunt Mimsy's to see if we have any brain stuff for him to eat. And then we ended it before we got to what we were doing.
All right, roll a d6.
D6.
5.
I got 2.
Okay. She's like, well, I've been keeping some aside for you, dear, but it's not much. It isn't going to tide him over for long. You're going to need to find a better source. And honestly, Mr. Eldon, dearie.
Yes.
You really, you have to think ahead in these things. You don't ever want to be caught. You don't want to be caught very, very hungry, because it could get to the very bad point. I'll give you everything that I have, but you should try looking into making sure you have plenty of reserves. And she goes and she gives you what she has. Mice are fine, but there's not a lot of spinal fluid in the mouse, you know. I mean, we're talking a couple droppers full.
Do you have a good way to store spinal fluid? Like, preserve it. So that I could stock up on it.
I could, if you want to use some of my special storage, I will charge you some rental fees for that. Okay. But yes, I can probably figure something out.
Perfect. I'll bring back. I'll have Herrick get me. Not Herrick. Wilkes. That's your name. Wilkes get me some heads.
Yeah, all lizard people look the same, you racist.
It's not my fault you play them the same way.
Now I have to go look up animals that have lots of spinal fluid.
Yes.
And we're also gonna go. Aww. Beautiful.
You're muted, but we love the pictures.
Aww.
Beautiful.
What an artist.
Beautiful works of art.
Which one do you want?
They say that these are great works of art. I am partial to the little chick, actually.
Okay.
In the egg.
His name is Dunko.
Dunko?
Dunko.
Oh,
Best name.
good name.
10 out of 10
Fantastic
And I
name.
get Popcorn the bunny.
Popcorn the bunny and Dunko.
Those are the best
Also
names
a
I've
good
ever
name.
fucking heard.
Those are awesome. Thank you, honey.
And by the way,
Adorable.
the dog thing with eyes is nice candy everywhere.
Jess, you look like you're about to cry because it's so cute.
Sorry.
Like, yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
I just took my hormone shot. Shit.
It is perfectly fine. Be emotional.
Yeah, just melt. Just melt. It's okay.
It was adorable.
That was really cute.
All right. I'm
so
totally
hot now.
All right. So now I forgot. What were we doing? Oh, yes, we were talking about animals and spinal
Brains.
fluid.
R&D just shouted brains.
Okay. So yes, she works it out with you. It's probably going to be like maybe 2 or 3 silver a week, depending on how much you bring her.
Okay. Sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
And hey, we're about to go to that demon circus. Maybe we can get you some demon spinal fluid.
Demon spinal. Oh, extra fancy spinal fluid.
Yes, extra fancy.
It's spicy.
Spicy.
Like your emails.
Got a kick.
Okay. So, yes. Anything else? I'm lost again now.
Okay, now we're all caught up, and now we're just figuring out what everybody wants to do before we go off into the night.
Theirs is a night circus, very much so. It's an adult circus. Yeah.
We want to go during the day then. Otherwise, Eldon's going to get distracted.
You want to try sneaking in during the day?
Where did everyone go?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm looking up.
Well, presumably, okay.
Spinal fluid.
Oh my god.
Alright,
If we're gonna, so it's not even open during the day, right?
Right.
Okay.
Presumably, it is not.
Eldon
guarded.
says he doesn't think that he should be in charge of making this decision.
Okay.
Okay. Who here can do stealth? How about that?
Yep. I
can.
can.
That's me and Vianney.
Yeah,
and,
it's
And
the
me.
acrobats.
yeah.
I have the.
And then me and you
spell.
have that spell. Yeah.
Yeah. And illusions. So there's
Yes.
what there's. Well, we all need to go together because this sounds dangerous.
Yes.
Yes.
But we need someone to keep tabs on this one.
I think we should try to sneak in, but we should all do it together.
Yes.
As group, I think
Alright.
you're correct.
Stealth
Splitting
team,
the party.
go.
So first thing would be to scout it out a bit, right?
Yeah. Probably.
Look for entrances or back alleys, adjacent buildings, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yeah, we're gonna do that casually.
I mean, we could just go. We could go to the circus while it's open and scout it
Could.
out. No one would. It wouldn't be suspicious that we're there.
I want to
But they
go.
don't open until night, right?
Zill's gonna go that
It's
night.
night right
And
now.
it is night now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could just go to the circus.
Well, I
I
thought
think
it
we
was
should-
day.
Okay, now I'm confused.
Yeah, it is day, but it is getting towards night at this point.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
So it's starting to get dark. Yeah, it's probably you figure about an hour or so until it
Okay.
will be open.
Who wants to go to the horrific demon circus with Zill?
Yeah. I'm in. But what do I wear? I'm confused. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, should I wear like black? Should I wear like a dark gray? I don't know.
We're black.
Just casual clothes.
I guess black would go, right? Because it's sort of like
Yeah.
a dark goth theme. Okay. All right. So she's gonna go and like get black and wear black, but fashionable black, but also like stealthy black, kind of like a 2-in-1, like a reversible.
All right, I think that that's easy enough.
Okay.
You come back looking a little bit,
I put on
Lucky
eyeshadow.
never looks goth. It's not really her thing. But you look at least a little bit darker, a little bit tougher now.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
Great.
I'm gonna change too.
All right.
Yeah, we gotta blend in. It's a sex
Yeah.
club, right?
It's a demon circus.
It's a demon circus. So okay, yeah, it's gonna be.
Before they're all
The
wearing
sex
white
club.
I'm
I
missing
love that
that.
Christy hears demon circus and thinks sex club.
There's an overlap, but I don't think.
I don't think we can do that on Twitch.
Sorry, I'm mixing up this week and next week. All right. Sorry, what was that, Sid?
You can do it on Twitch, but it'd be a lot of fade to black.
Yeah.
Yes. A lot of fading to black.
Well, that's why I'm wearing it.
It's easier.
Yeah. All right. All right. So some of us are looking particularly chic and goth, and walk across town, very casual, like. Presumably.
All right. So are you going there before? It's on the outskirts of town.
Mhm.
I will pull up a picture just to sort of show you the entrance, but I don't have. Where are you? There.
Oh, wow. That really puts our entrance to shame. We just have like
to be fair, our entrance has to be taken down and stuff.
Yeah, that's not very portable.
Yeah, this is not their portable one. They do have portable ones, but this is a permanent installation that they have constructed over time. And yeah, like you have to sort of get there over bridges. So it appears that they're not, perhaps that they do have some sense of not wanting people to sneak in off hours for whatever reason.
Yeah, kind of hard to get to.
Yeah, but it's very open during the day, and it's kind of open now. It's kind of like it hasn't really started up, and this picture is meant to be a night picture, so it's not quite as active as all this, but there are still some people milling about. It's kind of they're kind of just waiting for something to start happening. They've got some jugglers, some people out there, a lot of people walking around in some leather and chains and very kind of dark goth stuff. So
sex club.
I mean, you could ask.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Vianney's nailed it with her wardrobe. So has Marble. So we're blending.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're milling about. It's not fully open, fully going on yet, but what do you want to do? Is it you and Zill now, or did everybody go?
I think everybody went, didn't we?
Yeah. I'm definitely going.
We are not.
Vianney and Marble just made a point of changing.
Yeah.
To look more Zillish.
All right. The ringleader stayed behind to keep an eye on the circus.
Yeah.
But Callio insisted upon going with you.
Yes, as he had worked at it.
Yeah. He had, you see him, and he's bringing his club. He's got, he's sort of really painted himself up. He looks like you had no idea that he had this much kind of black studded leather.
Does he look like a biker?
Yeah.
I'm picturing a biker.
I like to think all of us just have a secret stash of just black studded leather just for occasions.
Well, he definitely does. And now with that, because it's very revealing, you can see how covered in scars he is and scar tissue.
How dare
and he sort of
him.
Put on a little bit of black makeup. He's sort of
kill you alone.
I say with my own burns.
He's kind of painted the tips of his tusks black.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that I wear a very blood red
Creature
lipstick.
Creature of the night looking.
Make sure my makeup's extra layer.
Yeah.
Extra on point.
Yeah, me and Vianney will help.
I don't need your help.
Too bad.
What? No.
Too bad.
I know.
We're all doing our makeup. Shut up.
No.
you're all doing makeup,
bad.
does that mean that Mergy has
Yeah.
an hour to get a quick nap and do some meditation?
Sure.
'Cause it sounds like
I mean, we're not going until it
straining.
opens anyway, so
Yeah.
if you need your short rest for key points.
And hit points.
Did we take a long rest?
Nope.
Oh, we haven't. Okay.
Oh, well, I haven't been
Could-
hit. So.
You
Well,
can choose to go back
yeah.
after, like, the next day. We can
Fast
decide
forward.
to
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
If that is...
I wouldn't mind. I
More-
have 11 hit points. I'll
Oh,
go
yeah.
down as soon as I'm hit.
Yeah, I think
That's
we
why
should
I was
rest.
asking.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, let's rest.
So, we could say you just went, you checked the place out during sort of the off hours, you know, sort of the dusk times, and then you said, all right, well, we know we can't sneak in easily, so we'll be back tomorrow night. And fast forward. Now,
Yeah.
what time in the next day do you want to go?
Well, if we're gonna show up as patrons of the place, we probably want to show up during the night hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We should presume that the question is, do we show up when there are few people or when there are lots of people?
We should show up when there's lots of people so we can blend in.
Yeah. I
Agreed.
like that idea.
Go
Get in a little bit
unnoticed.
better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's almost like stealthing in plain sight.
All right.
I'm also gonna spend my long rest to make a cloak of Elbenkind for myself. So I got that wish. Vianney's thing, and then my gun. Haha.
Nice. Anybody else?
I'm gonna spend my time training Hook.
Roll animal handling.
16.
Yeah. You do great. Hook is coming along and you notice he's getting kind of older now and a little bit bigger and a little bit like his ability to concentrate, stay still has improved a bit,
Mm.
you know. So he watches you a lot and kind of, you notice he often tries to mimic what you do. So he's like this weird combination of like hook horror with very lizard folk tendencies.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right.
I think Vianney would just practice doing her thing. Yeah, try a few different outfits on. See which blacks go best together for tonight.
All right. I mean, there's nothing for you to really roll for that. I'm just assuming that you can figure that out.
Yeah, I think I'll just take the 10.
Yeah.
I'll just take the 10 on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just like, yeah, eventually. Basically, if you're willing to spend like an hour looking through your clothes, you will find something. This is part of what you do, is coming up with outfits and
That's true.
costumes. So,
And I saw it last night, so I've got some inspiration now. But I don't want
Yeah.
to copy. I want to make it my own, you know, like me, but goth. Be
yeah,
like Olivia Newton-John at the end of the first Grease movie.
I think, that's very doable. So there's a little halfling, Olivia Newton-John from Greece.
Tell me about it, stud.
Yeah.
That's for the olds in the room.
Yes.
And people who love oldie movies.
Mm.
Marble would collaborate with her aunt on her outfit to be like, I want to look like Blood Witch, you know, like grr.
Like grr.
Okay, well, usually we do not advertise with our clothing, but would you like some granny clothes?
I just want to look spooky.
Spooky.
Because we're going to a demon circus, so I need to blend in.
Do you really think that's a good idea, sweetie? I mean, we have our own circus here. It's much nicer.
I know, but we have a mission.
Yeah, if you must. Well, she kind of does some, looks at you, looks around, and comes back with an odd kind of dress, which is, it's black, it's clingy, and it has what looks like batwing sleeves on it.
Hell yeah!
And she says,
wear the shit out of this.
I wore this many years ago. I don't even know why I still have it, honestly.
I'm Mincy, mistress of the dark.
She was a blood witch too, you know. Sometimes you gotta do it up.
I love it.
All right. Well, you can have it. Honestly, I'll never look at me.
Marble's gonna be so excited. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I'll look like Auntie." Immediately puts it on.
Does Zill do anything to look more drowish?
No.
I'm picturing Zill and Toad.
I think he
just
still
looking
has
at their
the
cards
cover.
going, are they sneaking our style?
Saphira, who sees what other people are doing, comes over to you and says, "Boss, do you think I can pull off black?"
No, not really.
Oh.
You're far too bright.
I am. I'm a very bright person, so I don't really know how I can blend in here.
Well, there's probably fire, so you simply just have to do the things you do normally.
I could go to town and see if there's red leather anywhere.
There you go.
All right. I'll be back in a couple hours.
I'm going to go with her.
All right.
Keep her out of trouble.
So she heads out, and there is some leather stores. And they do have some red leather, not a ton. But they have some, and that's sort of her size. She usually goes in for short skirts and bikini tops. So she kind of looks up and she says, "I don't know. This seems like it might be a little bit not me. If it's in leather, maybe I need something a little more coverage, but I don't know. Maybe I should just stick with what I usually do." But I usually think of it as more like a cheerleader outfit than a leather outfit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Do you think I should go with the bikini or more like the vest or the corset? Maybe I could do a corset.
The corset does look good.
All right. You know a lot about fashion. I'm going to go with corset then. And should I go with pants or a skirt?
I think pants at this establishment in particular.
Right. So she goes and she brings her purchases up. She tries them on. They fit fine. And yeah, she is able to get for something like 10 gold, a leather outfit. And she comes back very happy and ready to go with you guys because she has basically invited herself along. Anybody else? Wolks, we all know that he spent the whole day preening.
Clearly.
And ends up wearing the same thing he always wears, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does he wear on a non-show day, by the way?
Just like what's the word? Like clothes, like work clothes that can take some wear. Like it's just a shirt and some pants. Like but it's made of like a fabric that can take some wear. It also helps that like because like it's not unlike with a human, like itchy clothes isn't really that big of an issue because scales. So like a little rough, the fabric can be a little rougher and yeah.
So yep, Wolks looks like Wolks always looks like. Temerity.
To be fair, I'm black and like orange already. I look like I'll naturally fit in by just having skin.
What about Temerity?
He just makes sure, so it takes a bit of extra care over his hair and his beard. And make sure the collar is fully properly adjusted.
You also kind of naturally just fit into the whole. People are, the only thing you're worried about is that people will take you as one of the performers. Just because, you look like you could be somebody in a demon circus.
Those people who don't know about the demons and the devils and that lovely little war they have going on.
Yeah, to a lot of people, it's all the same thing.
If it's red with horns and wings, it's...
Yeah. And tieflings, well, no, they're more devil, but they can technically be, they're free agents, put it that way. So they could go more demon if they wanted to. All right, so night comes and you head out to the circus there. As you're walking there, there's the closer you get, the louder the sort of music gets. And it's not like uppity circus music that you would be used to. It's very bass heavy, drum heavy, almost like a slow march.
Like a rave.
Yeah. And you kind of like, as you walk to it, the closer you get, as you look around, somebody roll perception.
I can do that. I think I've got a pretty good passive. Well, only 16, but okay, I'm already there. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
22.
Yeah.
You see that the closer people get, the more you start to see like kind of vacant stares or people that seem enthralled, like literally enthralled, not just
Wait, do I recognize that look from Eldon's eyes?
You recognize that look. You can tell there's more going on here than just they're just excited to go to the circus. It's like
Are these the people coming out or going in?
Everybody's going in now. But these are people a little bit ahead of you. So before you get much closer,
yeah, I'm gonna like whoa, hold up. Let's go over here and pretend like we're gonna have a cigarette before we go in, and get everyone together and say, yeah, just kind of have a look at the eyes of the people as they get closer to that entrance. It looks hypnotic. I think that there's magic at work here.
So you think they're the thing that usually happens to Eldon?
Yes.
Is this malicious or this merely attempting to enhance the experience?
Yeah, I can't read intentions.
It could be either or, really. But I have a hex that could help.
Oh, you do?
Yes. I posted it in the
Oh, look at that.
Roll20 thing.
Okay.
So I can I'm able to cast 2 hexes a day. So I can cast it on 1 or 2.
Okay.
But then that would be it for that.
Well, that's not gonna be that helpful because it only lasts a turn. So, like, I doubt it's own. I doubt it's own. Like, unless it's like it only tries to do like to enchant you when you go through the entrance itself. Then as soon as it wears off, you're just gonna be subject to it again.
Are drow are resistant to charm things,
Elves
right?
in general, all elves have resistance.
Yes. So you have resistance.
Advantage, whatever. Yeah.
What if we plugged our ears up? If it's in the music? I mean, it can't be an area effect, or it would just happen instantaneously. So.
So Calio says this part, they're just doing it to get people, to draw people in. It's not a big deal. But there's a lot of this stuff that goes on, and just closing up your ears won't work. You got to be strong to this stuff. You got to
resist it.
Kind of, yeah.
So what I'm hearing is that we just got to go for it and just try our best.
What about a bless? Wouldn't that throw some advantages?
It would flow at D4.
Yeah.
But how long does bless last?
So like
a minute, I think. Only.
It's not a lot.
No, it's not a lot. Well, if
you just walk in and hope for the best.
All right, let's walk in and hope for the best.
I don't think we have anything that's gonna protect us.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, the worst kinds are the ones that get people. They got ones that make people violent.
Lovely.
And
so that means we have to be careful, because then they'll have the ability to turn the whole entire patronage against us.
What does someone do before they turn violent? Like, do they yell? Do they signal that something's happening to them?
Well, it depends on what kind of guy they got here. Like, if they got one of the masters, or one of the blood witches, or an archmage, you know, it's real tough. They all have their own special abilities, you know.
Oh, great. All right. Do we have a plan?
Go in and try our best.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
We need to try. Well, we're here to ascertain if they're keeping an angelic being hostage.
Okay.
So.
And maybe they might include the angelic being in the show, so we could just confirm.
I think
if
that was the case, it wouldn't be up in the air.
Yeah, I think it's probably a private show, maybe for extra special clients who will flash a lot of money. We have money.
We do.
On us. Okay.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
All right. Well, let's act rich.
Otherwise, you're gonna fall over.
I don't have to act.
And I would say that if someone does get charmed, we should pair them up with somebody who isn't charmed, just in case.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so who's pairing up with Eldon?
Well,
I mean, I'll take Eldon.
Yes, take him.
That seems the wisest course of action, actually.
Yep.
Yep.
You're his teacher now, right?
No.
Mentor-mentee kind of relationship.
My best consideration is don't get too close to any of the performers.
Okay.
Eldon. no matter how
There's,
attractive they are.
There's some that they can cast their net pretty wide, but others are a little more tight. But yeah, the closer we get, you might as well just put the bless on us as we go in. That we can at least resist that first.
Yeah.
That first wave. Anybody who's you think wouldn't be good for that. And then
Yeah.
I have confidence that I'll be fine. So
I could use it. Probably the rest of us.
I would prefer to be blessed as well.
Yeah, I think. Are you still a cleric, Marble?
Partially.
Okay, so you've got high wisdom, so you're all right.
Well, you assume that it's wisdom.
It is wisdom.
Yeah, okay. So,
God,
I know you.
I'm so wise. No idea how wise I am.
Wow, you never show it.
All right, so
we
that's
literally
what makes
have
it fun.
a number on it. We can in fact ascertain how wise you
You're
are.
supposed to be a Casanova, and you never show that either.
oh, get his ass.
Someone has to do it. He can't make it happen.
I hope I'm the only one who passes the save.
I hope you're the only one that doesn't.
That would be really funny if you did.
all right. So that's Temerity and Wilkes together. Is that going to work out?
Yeah.
All right. So
Me
we
and
all have
Vianney
buddies.
pairing up once again.
All right, we've got our buddies. Let's head in.
Buddy
Dun,
system.
dun, 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 dun.
So who are you blessing?
done.
Yeah. Who's getting the blessings?
Whoever sneezes.
Whoever sneezes.
That's pretty funny.
I get
That's
it.
good. That's good. No, that's good.
That's
Do you
what
see
I
the
heard.
pain on his face? This is what I live for.
A chew?
Okay, let's go.
How many can you do? What level can you? Can you do 5 of us?
For bless?
Yeah,
Do-
you can
do I
level
even
up and
have
get more
that?
people.
Wasn't you the one? One of you. It's either you or Vianney who have it.
Not me. I'm no cleric.
No, it's you.
You said you had bless, right? Both.
Not enough bless. It's a bit late now.
So we don't have bless.
I've never said that I have bless. I have guidance.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, you guys don't
Wait.
have bless? I thought you all had bless.
You should really
Yeah.
check
They
out
might not
bless
have picked it as a
daily. Yeah, that's a
spell
big,
for the
yeah.
day.
Yeah, that should be in your daily, I would say. But yeah, you
It
do
is.
your
Like bless is definitely in
aid, bless. Yeah, those two
yeah,
are.
it's in the spell.
default.
It's in the list of spells, but Marvel might not have prepared it.
Yeah. So okay, all right, we're going in cold.
All right.
It's not that I didn't prepare it. It's just I didn't add it in my list of spells, so I just didn't know it was there.
No, you probably then that probably means you didn't prepare it then.
Well, yeah.
Because you only have so many spells you can have.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Like your spell list is pretty big, but you can
Well,
only
no,
have
I
so
mean a
many.
Yeah.
cleric can have any spell as long as they prepare it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if
Any
if-
cleric
Yeah.
spells.
Yeah, any
So-
cleric spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm just
throw
saying
bless and
I'm just
aid
saying
on
as a
there.
player, I didn't add it to my list, so I just
Okay.
didn't know it was there.
Yeah.
But I've added it so I can prepare it for next time.
All right. Add aid too when you get to it.
Okay.
That's also awesome.
I'll just
All right. So,
Okay.
as you head closer in, then everyone can roll me a wisdom save.
Yep. Woohoo! I hope that's good. Ooh, look at us. Temerity. Yeah, 16, 18, 20. Marble's got a 13.
I got a 16.
not 20.
Well,
11.
doesn't get-
11 for Eldon.
Eldon got an 11.
Yep.
Eldon got the lowest.
My wisdom is 1.
So,
I'm not proficient
Mine's
in it.
2.
mine is 2.
I'm really annoyed that if I had gotten advantage, I would have had a nat 20. But...
Well, as you go in, everyone sees Eldon's eyes start to glaze over as he just starts swaying to the music.
Getting that luck again. Getting that luck again.
You can see he's like not paying any attention to anybody around him. Also, we should have our NPCs roll as well. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, good luck with him, Zill.
He's doomed.
Hell yeah. Wisdom. All right, and if you want to roll for Saphira.
Yeah. 1 second. Should have to pull up Saphira's thing. Where the fuck is she? Is she a character? Yeah, she's a character sheet. Okay, hold on. I was looking at the wrong thing. Wisdom. Okay. +0. You rolled a 16.
Nice. Yeah, it is just
Eldon.
our friend, just Eldon. Eldon
Just Eldon.
immediately, he's just like, yeah,
No wisdom.
none at all. Just ready to.
Eldon the unwise.
Mm-hmm.
We really should just invest in a mind shield for him.
I just got lucky. Like honestly, I have the same wisdom as him, so I could be.
I think the only real solution for Eldon is we just get one of those
Eldon
baby leashes.
is just
the
most susceptible to charm
Yeah.
of anyone anywhere.
Not because his character stats are lower, but because he is cursed.
I
He's
am
cursed.
Yeah, I don't
You're a
think
creature
I've
of night.
made a single charm like save this whole time. Just cursed.
Hey, as soon as you do make a save, though, that'll count as character development.
It's true.
Yeah. We'll have to wait on that for another day.
It'll happen
So
eventually.
yeah. So with Eldon swaying back and forth, going creature of the night, like that, under his breath.
Oh my god.
Doing the Robert Downey Jr. dance.
You all head in. It is 10 silver to get in.
Mm-hmm.
How many are we in total?
6,
+2.
so 8.
Yeah. And you head in.
I don't know why we're going with 10 silver when that's just 1 gold.
Yeah, just throw gold. We're trying to come across as rich.
Sorry, I didn't. 10 silver or 1 gold. Basically. It's a gold apiece to get in to the main level.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
gold.
Okay. So that is going to bring us. Eventually, you make your way in to this place. And you come in. Where do you come in? You come in kind of up at the top left.
Dude, like,
Is it supposed to be all dark?
It's going to be dark. Hang on a second. Let me reveal. I forgot that I had done that, but yes. So you come in, you can definitely see, I would say you can see easily. There's sort of the original vestibule. There is a main sort of stage area that you can see kind of this much into. There's more where you think, like, who here sees in the dark? Zill can see everything. Zill, I will reveal more too, because
He'll tell. See in the dark.
Yeah.
I can see in the dark, but only for 10
I have
feet.
60 feet. I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah. So Zill.
Double check on it. Yeah, 60 feet as well.
Zill tells you he still can't see through walls, but he can.
I can.
Not yet.
I will reveal at least part of this area.
Cool.
So that's there are dancers in cages suspended from the ceiling over pits of fire.
Diani,
There are a lot of people milling.
I told you. I called this.
There are people milling about. There's some tables around. There are places where you can go to drink. You're not sure, beyond the whole area, obviously, but that's what you can see from here.
All right, so we should blend. Let's go to the bar.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Where's the bar?
Yeah, Sil, can you lead us to the bar?
We're going to the bar at the circus.
Yeah, it's a night bar.
They're not like a circus?
A night circus, too.
They're not like some place that... I'm not totally certain what this place is. I've never been to something like this before.
Well, let's look around and find out, but let's do it not sober.
Yeah.
Or at least a little bit buzzed.
Yeah.
We gotta blend.
That's what we do.
We're all standing around. Like, one shot could take us all out.
I guess we'll go into this room then. Is this the room that has the bar in it, or?
Fancy ladies.
Here that there is, this is sort of the performance area, what you could see. So you can still go in there. There is nothing that looks to you as you look through like a bar.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go
so we
inside.
can find a table to sit.
I'll go inside and I'm gonna walk in there and look around.
Okay.
Me too.
So
I'm gonna go in and start dancing.
I don't think. How are you not? You're okay. Well, you are performers.
Yeah.
You don't work here.
I'm just
sorry. We could take tips. I'm actually really short on cash, so I could use
we
some
were
money.
trying to not look like circus performers.
Well, we're blending in. Like, are the patrons like?
there are other patrons dancing.
Yeah.
Particularly anyone who, like Eldon, who is dancing. Eldon is dancing. Eldon, you can roll a performance for me.
Oh, is Eldon dancing?
Eldon is in the bathroom.
Ah. Anyway, he is dancing. We'll find out later if he's any good at dancing.
Can you roll for him? Just grab his dice and. I don't know what his pluses are.
Oh.
Hey, you leave the table.
Do I have permission?
He'll lose
You
his
said
mind.
no. I'm not allowed to touch his dice.
What? That's silly.
He's a weirdo.
He will lose his mind.
But
Which is
anybody
very
who has been charmed is dancing all over the place. And you are, I don't have like tons of people put up because it's just a pain in the butt to do that.
Yeah.
But it is, there are throngs of people. It is hard to walk. And the closer you get to the stage, the more it's just like people bobbing.
It's nightclub vibes, basically.
We're gonna dance on the edges. Yeah. Not too close to the performers. We were already told.
Yeah. So even though I'm not charmed, I'm still gonna dance because I just feel like it.
Yeah. Again, blend.
So you can roll performance.
Cool.
Right. Yeah.
16.
You guys are dancing just fine.
18. Woo.
You know, you can't really get out your best
How
moves
come?
because there's just not enough room.
Yeah.
How come all my nat 20s are if I have advantage? That's not fair. Stupid dice.
Yeah, so kind of move our way around the room and kind of scope things out. A lot of people here, are they like wearing armor? Is anybody carrying weapons?
Oh, Marble,
Does the place
you
look
rolled
guarded?
perception, not
Oh!
performance. So
18, so I'm dancing even better.
yeah. You're dancing better. You're not seeing as well. You see the general thing. So what are you looking for, Vianney?
Oh, sure. Like, are they like looking, do they wear armor? Are they carrying weapons? Does it look like there's any illicit activity going on around here? Is there money changing hands? They're drinking? Are people just like doing drinking contests? Like, kind of what's the crowd?
Go ahead and roll a perception. Oh, you did 22. Yeah, there are definitely the performers in particular. Everything that they wear is like leather and spikes, and they carry very nasty looking instruments.
Oh, all right.
As you sort of walk around, you see guys that look like this, giants. Can you see him?
Yeah. Yep. That's interesting.
There aren't too many because they can't fit, but there's at least one or two of them that sort of walk through at various points. There are just various performers that are all clad in leather and carrying what appear to you to either be just everything is so spiked, right? Everything is covered in, like, everything looks like it could do damage if they wanted it to.
All right. Having noticed this, I'm gonna kind of pull everyone together except for Charmed Boy, because I don't think he'd pay attention, and say, can we maybe, everyone all right if I sort of do a psychic connection so we all can kind of communicate as we move around this place?
I would say that's the best
Sounds
idea.
good to me.
Okay, so I can can make connections with 3 people because that's my proficiency bonus.
I have the mental link with Eldon, which I don't think that really
spies
matters
member.
right now because he's charmed again.
Cool.
That doesn't mean I can't talk.
Yeah, he's not like
I'm not like a zombie.
he's not
You are a creature of the
incapacitated.
night.
Yeah.
Do roll performance.
I got a 9.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Can I roll?
Eldon.
You
Okay.
stay away from my dice.
Well,
Not allowed.
well,
to
give
touch.
me a different
No,
dice to
no.
roll.
Eldon is
Go grab your
dancing
dice.
like he's in a boy band, you know.
Back streets back.
So mega cringe.
There is some mega cringe. There's that thing where you hold your ankle and you're just like,
Oh, that one.
you know, he's
Good.
doing the running man.
He does the chicken dance at one point. It's terrible.
It's ridiculous. You guys are like, oh my god, this is why we don't have him dance.
Me and Vianney sitting there having moves and
Yeah.
I hope Waltz is
Waltz
impressed by mine.
Yeah, Waltz just like does not give a fuck.
Yeah. So yeah, with the boy band Eldon dancing away, but he can still hear you. He is just, he's caught up. Like, this place is awesome. Can't wait to spend money here.
Since I'm with Marble, I'll go ahead and connect with Temerity, Wilkes, and Zill.
yes.
Saphira
there.
kind of is very close to you, Zill, looking around, because this is very new stuff to her. She's never been anywhere like this. She's like, I'll just stay with the boss.
That's probably for the best.
Oh, we're connected for 6 hours.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
If any of you get lucky, I don't want to hear it, okay?
None.
You want to get lucky here?
I don't think that would be a good idea, Miss Vianney. I think
just
the
saying,
people who are
it's an
here are
idea.
into weird stuff.
Okay, first, don't kink shame.
Yeah, we don't king shame.
Second, a lot of these patrons might just be people off the street who are just curious like us, and so
Curious.
It
as
might
they
be a little
have
too
an
curious.
angel locked up in the back.
Well,
Yes,
I
much
don't
like
know
us.
I don't know that that's widely advertised.
They don't.
But, so
So they probably come here because they are into debaucherous things and torture,
again,
fire.
rule number 1, don't kink shame.
I'm not saying that.
A little bit of debauchery.
I'm
is
not
fine.
saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, Miss Vianney, I don't think that. I don't think it's my thing. I think they might even do. They might even do the stuff in the back.
The stuff in
Oh
the back.
no, the stuff in the back.
She's an
Oh
innocent angel.
no.
Poor baby.
I've heard about that. I don't know if it's true though.
Okay, we'll all take a vow of chastity for the next 24 hours.
I think that's for the best.
Okay. All right.
Except Mr. Eldon. Mr. Eldon.
No, I do not hear that because I am charmed, therefore incapacitated. So do not hear this. I am dancing.
Okay, then I psychically say it in his head.
I can't hear you over the dancing.
My awesome moves over here.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots.
All right. So let's see if we can walk around and maybe hear anyone talking about a celestial. Can we just sort of walk around casually and eavesdrop on people's conversations?
Sure. Are you doing it in this area?
Yeah, those sort of are the around as I'm moving through the crowd, because people probably have to shout to be heard at this point.
Mhm.
I'd imagine. So yeah, just kind of as we dancing around and moving around the edges, just kind of listen out for anyone mentioning angel or celestial or anything that sounds suspicious.
All right. Well, people can roll me. Anybody who's going to do that can roll me perception with disadvantage because this is loud. And you're in the main area, which is it's like trying to hear a private conversation in a nightclub. It's
Vianney, since I'm with you, I will give you advantage, so.
Okay. All right. I'll just roll.
Well, I failed.
13. Whoa, Volks. Oh, you got disadvantage, right? So I got 12.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing.
I didn't get good either.
yeah.
All right.
You get the sense that as long as you're in this area, you're not going to be able to just overhear something. You'll have to either figure out somebody to talk to or go somewhere where it's a little more intimate where you can actually hear something.
How big is this place? Just to get just a rough sense.
I mean, you could count it.
The entire
square
circus.
is 5. Oh, the entire circus is bigger than this. You know that this area that you're seeing is maybe probably the main part of this top area.
Okay.
But there's more to this ground floor than this stage area. As you're sort of going around and doing this, a new act is announced. And a group of lampooners come out. They look like demonic jesters with red jester caps and red and white face, very cruel looking. As they come out, they mock people left and right, everyone that gets close to them. But a lot of people, especially again, the people who are somewhat charmed, are just laughing their asses off. And you get the sense they're talking about people who these people would know. You know, there's what looks like little puppets, and one of them looks like that dwarven guy that you saw, who's sort of the mayor of the town. He's
it's political satire.
There's some political satire going on with some of them. Others just seem to be roasting various patrons, always in a way that anybody could tell it's pretty mean-spirited. It's not, but a lot of people are finding it just raucously funny. These are the edgelords. The edgelords.
Is that their official name?
No, they are the lampooners is their official name, but they have the sense of humor of an edgelord.
So it's just like TJ Kirk over and over again, walking around.
Yeah. This is kind of like TJ Kirk on his worst days.
Yeah, like 2009.
Yeah.
The 15th. Oh my God.
But he's dressed in a big hat with red and white face paint.
Is there wait staff around? Does it look like, or is it just like...
No, you do see people sort of drinking out of bottles, some of which you get the sense they probably brought from home, and you weren't frisked when you came in. But there do also appear to be people drinking or smoking things that, as you get closer to them, seem to have like there's a Raktos logo on the cup that they're holding. So somewhere around here, somebody's got to be selling something.
All right. Can I want to try moving around the quieter areas and kind of do a combination of stealth and perception. I mean, anyone else can do different areas. It's not like I'm the only one who can do it. But
everywhere you go, I'll go.
Yeah, right. But to kind of blend in, so but also be able to get close enough to people to hear what they're saying, to see if it's worth listening to, and then move off to kind of get too close to somebody else to hear what they're saying, but in a crowd, or like in a stealthy way.
So there's the entrance that you just came through. There's an exit over here.
Is this like a seating area, or what is this over here?
Yeah, there's a seating area over there.
Okay.
So yeah, you can go over there. Do y'all go, or who goes where?
Marble's going for sure. Yeah.
And there's two more. There's a kind of an entrance or an exit that is being guarded here.
It's too dark for me to see. It's like my line of vision ends where
I'm telling everybody.
Oh, okay.
So some of you can definitely see, and there are these two here.
I mean, it is also lit up in here. There are torches. It's not like it's pitch black in here.
Yeah, kind of this table area over here, and making my way toward where it's.
All right, as you kind of go around, there's some people having a good time, laughing, drinking. God, come on. Sorry, I'm trying to.
Yeah, multitask.
I shouldn't have opened that one up, but yeah. But as you sort of walk around, you can see the hallway goes here. Yeah, do you want to?
Yeah, like blend and listen.
All right, so first, you can roll performance or stealth, anybody who's trying to do that.
I'm gonna do stealth.
Okay.
Should I roll it too?
20?
Or...
Yeah.
Yeah. Stealth. 22.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look
Yeah,
at us.
nobody takes any particular notice of you. You're just blending right well.
But
Right
I've already
along.
got an 18 as he walks
Nice.
round to
Yeah.
the outside of the room.
Yeah. Again, people seem to just assume you're part of the surroundings.
Oh yeah, I would have been going with the body system. I would have been going with temerity, so I should also
Mhm.
roll. 16.
Big paw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do all right. I mean, you know, again, people would look up at you, but they don't, they seem to be not exactly, oh yeah, of course there'd be a lizard folk around here, you know.
All right.
Anybody else? All right, so you guys go over there. There are a group of people, again, very goth looking, sitting around drinking. And what is it now that you are doing? Now that you're
Eavesdropping. So
Okay.
perception.
Yep.
I'll help
15.
eavesdrop.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I already rolled it. So do you want to do it separately?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
gotta-
I can. Perception. 24.
Yeah, there you go. That's my girl.
Yeah.
I got these big old ears.
Yeah.
I'm really close to the ground, so it's harder.
You can
But you
hear,
get to keep your ear on the ground.
Yeah.
Hey, I did a thing. Okay, I'll shut up now.
That was so bad that I didn't.
Okay.
So
It's
what do I
a
hear?
while before they kind of get around. They're talking about all kinds of nonsense and things that would obviously make Saphira blush very much.
Good thing it's me and
Eventually- Eventually, they get around, and you see. Are you gonna pay the extra to go to the lower level? And then the other one is like, oh, I don't know. You know, it's kind of crazy down there. What do you think? And they're kind of talking back and forth about whether they really want to go down to the lower level. And you get the very strong sense that whatever they're talking about in the lower level, it is more intense than what goes on in the upper levels.
Hey, Vianney.
Yeah.
I think what we're looking for is in the lower levels.
All right.
That we would need to pay for.
I will
Apparently
spread
there's
that.
a little bit more intense stuff down there. And I'll send that to Eldon through my mind so that he can tell Zill and
Yeah, and I'll tell the other three.
that's all I hear in my head. It's just kids.
So find the
And
entrance
we'll
to the
tell
lower
them,
level.
or Zelda.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for the entrance to the lower level.
Yeah, Eldon is still, as soon as you say there's a lower level and more money, Eldon is, you're going to be like, oh,
More
we
intense.
should go there immediately.
Yeah. Come on, Zell. Zell, there's a lower level.
Okay, what's at the lower level?
Exciting stuff that we have to pay for. It's got to be better than here. It's VIP treatment. Bottle rooms.
Do you have the money to go down there?
Have you met me? I'm rich. Yes.
Callio kind of, who's been standing just staring at you going, says, yeah, that tracks. The lower it goes, if you're looking for something in particular, the lower you go, the more likely you are to find it. But it's going to be dangerous. All right.
Well, let's try to find the entrance. There are guards,
Yeah,
right?
I was about to say me and Vianney are just gonna go for it. We're two cute girls. We can get in.
Verity would send back to Vianney. You don't mean at the back of the main performance area.
I don't know. Someplace with stairs, presumably.
Let's go find out.
I mean, looks like there's stairs here.
Well, no. I would say roll perception, temerity.
Come on, Temerity. 12.
Yeah, it's hard for you to tell from here because there's just so many people between you and that area.
What about me? Can I see anything? I mean, I for 10 feet I can see through the people.
Yeah, but
yeah, this is more than 10 feet away. So
yeah, that's all dancing people and oh dear. We have to push through the dancers.
Shadows and whatnot.
And I've got to assume that for blind fighter, being surrounded by people all dancing is actually a little weird.
Oh yeah, that's basically being in a very bright room, kind of.
Yeah.
Or very, it's very noisy. It's very blurry. It's basically the equivalent of things being blurry. Yeah, that makes sense.
So you sort of head around, going from place to place. All right, so where are you going to go now? How are you guys going to find the lower level?
I like the look of those guards. They usually guard or we could just ask them.
Yeah, we could just ask the guards.
Yeah, it's not like we snuck into the place.
Yep, just pay.
No, we paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's closest to the guards right now? Based on where we're located. There's Zillan, Eldon, and yeah.
Temerity and I would say Temerity and Wolks are the closest. Like the guards there are guards that are close to where Zill and Eldon still are, but these are guards that are just literally guarding that door. So yes, you could go up and ask them, but they seem busy.
Yeah, like Wolks and Temerity can take center stage.
Oh, that's.
Wait, you're expecting us to dance now?
Oh yes, of course. I want to see you shake your booty. Shake your booty.
No.
But now you got the song in your head, so you're gonna dance a little bit on the inside.
No. Okay.
We don't visit folk dance?
What? Really?
That sounds disappointing.
If he had lost his wisdom, you would see his moves.
Which would be very bad. Like there's no way that Volks has done a lot of dancing in his life. It is. There's very few situations where that dancing is like the most logical answer to something.
Okay. Yeah. So you go over. There are a couple guards, like I say, right over there. Right over here.
Oh, around the corner.
They look at you as they're going to sort of give you an eye.
Schmerty's just going to give him an eye back.
Roll intimidation.
Ooh,
23.
That's a hell of an eye.
Yeah. These are tough guys, but they do seem a little taken back, surprised at sort of that red-eyed glare that you give them. And they're like, all right, dude, all right. What do you want?
We want to see the good stuff.
Yeah, you willing to pay?
How much do you think it's worth?
I don't think it's worth anything. It's a set price.
And what's that
And
price?
what is the price?
5 gold for an hour.
Fine. But don't make me come. So, better not make me come back and want my gold back.
Dude, don't take it up with
pay
me.
for both of them.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Are you guys waiting for everybody else, or are you just going straight
No,
down?
I mean,
Timothy
they
is
are-
going to whisper it. Well,
Mhm.
Send to
Yeah, tell them.
Biani. At the back, on the left as we entered, 5 gold on the door.
Okay.
You might have to intimidate them a little.
I messaged that to Zill and say, do you want to take Eldon next?
I don't think we have a choice.
Right. They bring you down this, or well, they let you down.
Yeah.
This little area, and they indicate that it's the second door on the right. So when you go through that, you find a little circle. And as you sort of are there, you see somebody pop out of the circle, looking a little bloody and really happy. And he just shoulders past you. Like, yeah.
Oh
Longest
no.
hour of my life. And keeps going.
Oh.
Walks like cracks his knuckles and like stretches his neck out, and then steps into the thing.
Before stepping through, Temerity's just going to send to Vianney, don't let Eldon take the portal.
Oh, okay. I'll message Zill. I'll pass that along.
Okay.
Maybe wait.
I don't think we have a choice.
Report back to us what happens.
That's assuming we stay within 1 mile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I would hope so.
You're literally going to a lower level.
It's a magical elevator.
Yes,
Okay.
basically. So you guys are going ahead, reporting on what you see?
Pretty much.
That's the plan? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me...
I think Wog's got a sniff of blood and just went, yep, I'm doing this.
Oh Lord.
I love this. Like the least sneaky people in the party are going in undercover.
Hold on.
I don't think
I
you can
have-
sneak here.
I have a
You always
plus
stand
6
out.
in stealth.
But you stand out, mate. You stand out.
And
All right. So let me see where you pop in. Okay. It is... If you look down, the two of you are here at the...
where?
Oh, I didn't turn Fog of War on. So yeah, you come in at the bottom right.
Like this thing?
There. Yeah.
That looks like there's chains on the portal.
There are chains. And in fact, somebody is chained.
Nice.
But as you look at them,
Oh, yes.
they don't seem to be asking to be taken down. Let's put it that way.
Hey,
Annie's
Chrissy,
gonna be so
can you send
mad.
me...
She didn't get to see this.
Vianney still has a chance.
Yeah, but
Yes,
Vianney
you
has
just
a new
come up.
bondage fetish that just came up tonight.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Chrissy, would you be able
I-
to send the audience down there too? So they can see.
I feel like
The audience isn't in the game.
What? Oh, you're right. That's
Do you
me.
forget to put the
Haha.
audience in the game?
I did forget to put the audience. It's just
So
me
what do they
rather
see?
than the audience.
yeah.
Okay.
What is the audience? What is that?
Well, at the moment,
I feel
all
like
they see is
tonight's
the
the
other
night
end of
that
the portal
Vianney and
somebody
Marble discover
chained above
themselves.
it.
What do you say, Seb?
I said at the moment, all we see is the other end of the portal and some poor guy or lass or whatever chained above it.
Yeah.
That's all we see so far.
Are you telling this to Vianney? Or are you just describing it? Sorry, I wasn't sure if you were whispering.
Sorry, that was describing it as much for the audience as
Yes.
anyone else.
Yeah.
There are still people milling about here, but it's not as thick, it's not as heavy. It is, and the people that are here are a harder looking crowd. What you gonna do?
Well, we're sending back to Vianney. It's
Oh.
a little sparser,
Uh-huh.
but it's also more intense.
What does that mean?
These guys are probably up for a fight rather than just dancing.
Okay. I will pass that on. British vagueness. All right,
better
so
get
she'll
down
pass
there
that on
then.
to them.
So, where first, Wogs?
Well, Vox just starts walking in like one of the directions, seeming like
Which one?
this one.
All right. There's as you kind of head around, there's a lot of people sitting at a table. You see some stairs that are going up ahead of you. There's a lot of fire now here. It is hot. The music is harder and thicker and faster.
More intense.
And that stair, you said that stair went up?
Yeah, but you can't, you're not sure where to. It doesn't look like it goes up to a door. But it's not like it goes up high. It goes a little bit up to like where a little door is. Strikes you more as like not a door to, not stairs to an upper level.
Or like into a closet or storage area?
Yeah,
or
a closet, a storage area.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. Could be a backstage. You don't know from looking at it, but now as you sort of clear this corner, you can see that there is a large stage area, and there are several women dancing and doing what looks to you like magic while surrounded by fire. You're still kind of far away to be able to see them.
I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue this way. So I get a look down. Oh, I just realized it's a hole and see this a little better.
Yeah. Now you can see that there is an area where more people are drinking, it seems like. And there is a stage here, and people are starting to collect around this bright red, fiery red, hot stage. But whatever the act is that's planning on coming out is not out yet.
Are you following along with me, Temerity? Right. I am not sure where we should look first.
And there are groups of like doors.
Would like Zill and Eldon have been able to negotiate their way in? Yeah, I know we're gonna be staggered, but I'm just kind of wondering if I don't want to get them too far along without, because by time wise we would be filtering down.
Well, I'm not sure if that's what your plan is. If you're waiting for Temerity and
my impression from Temerity was that they're tougher and there's a fight, and that they were expecting us. So I guess that was the impression I got, but I don't know if Zill would have gotten that same from the message.
Always was it's like come back and ask, do you mean they're fighting you, or
What?
Oh, you just said that you got from that message that there's a fight.
Yeah, they're ready. You said something about like they're ready for a fight or something like that.
They look like they should be more up for a fight.
Yeah. So it sounded like aggressive, and you might need backup. Next time, be direct.
Yeah. Stop being so damn British.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
Translate it to
English as
American.
we get.
Translate it to American. Well, I would just I don't know how Zill would take that because they got closer to the door than we did.
I would follow after a while, sure.
And since we've lost
I get
Fox,
that far.
now's a good time for people
All
to
right.
catch up.
Well, you pay the price and you get in to. Oh, hang on. Gotta get you in. Zill and Eldon. Nobody can hold you back for long. Calio is also there.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on being held back. Also, could you put the audience there now? Now that the audience is there? Perfect.
Hi.
Thank you.
Ooh.
So, you are here. You don't see Wolks or Temerity at this point.
Well, we'll just go down the pathway then.
Okay.
We'll probably run into him at some point.
Yeah, you can roll perception.
19.
Yeah, it won't take you long. Those wings are very obvious, so if you want to catch up to them, you can. Are you still just where your icons are?
No, I've just not been moving them. We'll catch up to them though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still stuck in the upstairs.
Well, I'm not.
Eldon's still stuck.
Oh. You're not there? Oh, God. Why didn't it come over?
The audience is there, but he's not.
Yeah.
Huh.
Audience
Right.
went over. Eldon is still stuck upstairs.
Poor Eldon.
Poor Eldon.
You know what? I'm just going to move everybody over then at this point because...
We're just going to make our way there eventually.
Yeah.
We're all heading this way.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Whew.
I know, right?
And people will start there. Get in there.
Okay.
Hope you bought water.
I think you're on a fire, Marble.
No,
that's
I'm
the
resistant to
teleporting
fire
circle.
damage, so...
Oh, okay.
That's the teleporting circle.
I am.
That's the teleportation circle.
Okay.
There's a dude chained up.
I have resistance to fire damage.
Calio, he's a little big. Calio.
He is an elephant.
Yeah, not that big. All right, so he's looking around. Yeah, so eventually you can all end up being together. What do you want to do?
Wolves will look at Calio. Are we going in the right direction?
Yeah, I mean, if there's some kind of nasty angel thing going on, it'll show up here.
Excellent.
Not really.
Why not? That's what we're looking for. So we would be in the right place.
Yeah. But in another sense of the word, we are very much in the wrong place. You know what I mean?
Are you saying this is not the place we should be?
I'm saying it's gonna be bloody. Do you want to just look at the angel and then get the fuck out, or you want to?
Yeah, we
No.
should have conversation. Zil can
Why?
do illusions, so that's helpful.
What do you need shown, though? I guess we'll see what it looks like, huh?
Yeah. Maybe you can do like multiple. Can you do a mirror image of other beings?
I could create an image that looks exactly like beings.
So you could have maybe a copy of the angel running around, create confusion.
That is possible, yes.
I've got my smoke bombs.
Wonderful.
I can obscure areas, and there's no wind down here, so we'll can prevent some people seeing our escape.
Might I suggest you get a table in front of that big main stage?
Wasn't that the whole "don't get too close" rule?
Well, do you want us to stand out like looking like we're scoping the place out for a heist?
Well, I just don't think we should stand quite so close to the stage.
You
Maybe a
just
little
get
bit
like
farther
that
back.
table.
Is this a big wall, or what is this in between? Or this over here, or is that part of the floor?
That's a wall.
Okay. All right.
So this is the main
Okay.
stage. This is the big stage. This is a smaller stage.
Okay, we'll set up here.
Oh, at least you can see the main stage from there.
Can we?
Marble, want to come by me?
Yeah, sorry, I just had to go to the bathroom.
Yes, you can.
Oh, it's okay.
Kind of.
Just about.
We also have to consider that it's not just the downstairs we have to escape from. We have to also get out the front if we're gonna do this.
Yeah, maybe we should look
Oh
to
my
see if
God.
there's like a. You think there's like a? Oh, they got to get the alcohol in and out of here somehow, right?
Yeah.
All right. Should we sit tight? Marble and I will split up and we'll look for an alternative exit.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can look for stuff.
Sure.
All right. So the people who are staying here watching the show, you are watching the Blood Witch dance, which a lot of people, you see that they point at people and then those people start to sway and then come and join their dance, and people just sort of, as they start to dance, you see that they start to pull at their own hair and sort of scratch themselves. They're so taken up that it becomes just this mindless movement of bodies up against each other. And it starts to get a little rough. It's nothing horrible. Zil, you're a drow. You've seen worse than what's going on here right now. But you also know from the magic, from the whole area, that it's probably going to get more intense.
Is that on this stage or?
That's on the stage where you're hanging out. The
Okay.
other stage hasn't been called yet.
Hmm.
Marble, only having known her aunt as the only other blood witch she knows, she's very intrigued.
This isn't the same kind. You can tell, though, this is not the same kind of blood witch
Yeah.
as you are. This is
Yeah.
like something specifically. Well, you could roll Arcana to see.
17.
Okay. Yeah, this is something more explicitly demonic.
She's still gonna be a bit intrigued because she knows nothing.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
anything
these
she
are-
can learn, she's just intrigued by. This is Marble's
They are
corruption arc.
deeply charismatic. mesmerizing, and you get the sense that that is a part of their ability. They mesmerize, and they mesmerize the crowd into the dance. And it's a bit dangerous, but the people who are here obviously paid extra money to be down here. So it's not, while it's bloody and it's rough, it's
not like they didn't know what they were getting into.
Right. It's a voluntary kind of thing. And nobody seems to be fighting back at this point, or upset, or like, I would need to get out of here.
Uh-huh. So, shall we go take a look around, Vianney?
Yep, let's have a little perception.
All right, go ahead.
roll.
I'll give you advantage.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. You always roll as I'm about to say it.
I'm sorry, I'm too quick. I've got the
Stop
sheet
being
up
so
and I've got it
quick.
like, I'm sorry, yeah.
All right, where do you go?
I want to kind of like look like I'm looking for bathrooms. So I head away from the bathroom because I think they're right back here where I am.
Yep.
So I basically start and work my way like over here, and I'm kind of like looking for any servants' entrance or kitchen or anything like that. So just
I'll
make
be
my way
using
around
my
the
ears
entrance.
to listen out for any clues.
Doors. Okay.
Because there's gotta be staff talking.
There are, looking for a servant's entrance. It's not here. It's not in this area.
So there's only one exit that I can find in and out, which is the main stairs.
Well, for where you are in this area.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna like move around. I kind of pinged around the room, but she would like kind of like.
There are
move
stairs around,
Okay.
so we could go up.
So
them.
yeah,
There are these stairs.
Just don't forget about the wall.
You think this could be a stairway to something? You obviously, without walking up there, you can't tell what it is. But
shall we go explore?
Yeah, let's pretend we're drunk. Come on. And she's gonna like throw her arm around Marble and be like, "I love you. You're my bestest friend in the whole world, and I don't tell
Marble
you
play
enough
along.
how much." And we'll start walking up the stairs. How much I love you, because
We're like the classic. We're acting like the classic club girlfriends.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Who,
That's it.
as soon as
On
they
the
get
street.
drunk, you question whether or not they're completely straight. So.
all right.
Exactly.
Roll performance.
Both of us.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
do it,
you
can
should both roll performance.
Okay.
For this one, you're both doing it. So.
All right.
18.
25.
Ooh, you're even better at drunk.
Yeah. Marble appears to be off of her ass. Drunk out of her mind.
I'm the more sober of the two.
You're almost like actually questioning her sexuality. Like maybe you two should have a talk later because she's a little too good at it.
Looking deeply into each other's eyes.
Poor Eldon.
You head up to.
I'm not there. I'm enjoying.
I
whatever's
know.
going on.
That's why I said poor Eldon.
I'm busy.
A large gray metal door, which is locked.
All right, I'm gonna do my shit. Okay, Marble, watch out. Roll perception or whatever. Keep an eye out, and I'm gonna have a look at the lock. Look at the door to see how it's locked up.
All right.
I'm gonna flick my ears around and be like,
I think I know a thing or two.
Okay. This door, it is double bolted. This isn't a servant's entrance. They wouldn't do anything like that to get a servant's in and out.
Mm-hmm.
It might be backstage, or it might be a place where something very valuable is kept, but it's definitely not a servant's entrance.
Okay.
we'll have to keep this in mind.
Can I roll perception and put my ear up against the door and see if I can hear anything?
Sure.
14.
You hear grumbling noises, like someone with a very deep voice talking.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, well, that's enough. It's not empty. That's all I wanted to know. So.
Yeah. So let's go to the other stairs.
Yep.
Continuing to act like we're off our ass.
So yeah, we'll do the next door, and we'll do the same thing. Have a check.
No, because somebody stops you.
Oh.
They believe that you're drunk.
Mm.
They are not. They're like, look, ladies, take a seat. The show's about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have to go up to the ladies. We need
I want
to see what's upstairs.
Yeah, we heard there were nicer bathrooms. There's a line at the other one, and we can't wait. Please, just like really quick. We'll be as quick as we can.
You can feel free to piss on the floor.
She might want to go to the bathroom, but I want to see other stuff.
No.
Okay, I will. I don't want to start a fight. I'll message Zill to ask if he and Zeldin if he and Eldon can keep an eye out of anyone, like if any acts come out the door behind them, like try to get a sense of if this is for the performers or if this is for security or whatever. And right now,
sit here on this table.
Yeah, we'll sit there, and I think we are really fucked. Like there's only one real exit, and that's not good. That's not good for us. That's not good for.
Hey, Eldon.
Zill.
I hear our friends tell us that the best acts come through those doors behind us there. So you probably keep an eye on it.
Oh, great idea. I love it. Wish, let me know if any sexy people come out of that door.
All right.
You hear a little bloop bloop from Wish.
To Zill and Wilkes and Temerity, Vianney will ask, should we just watch the show tonight and case it out and try to come up with a plan rather than start a fight when we only have one possible exit?
We'll see how it goes.
And I hate to say this, but we were mainly hired to just see if it was true.
Works for me.
Yeah, that's not going to be enough. But okay, we'll start with that. We'll see how it goes. Yeah? Wilkes?
Play it by ear.
Sure.
Temerity?
Now, so now my advice of taking a table in front of the main stage is a good thing?
I'm not in front of the main stage. I'm in the second row.
As you guys are arguing, one of the performers comes out and says, "Make way for the master of cruelty." And there's raucous applause as, let's see, this guy, I'm putting him out big just so you can see him. He's big, but he's not quite that big. But yeah, this guy comes out.
Is that a mask or his actual face?
Roll perception. You don't know. Actually, how big is he?
100 feet tall.
He's 100 feet. He's not quite that big, but he is a large creature. Large, I think, is like this big. Okay. So he comes over and in a very deep, gravelly voice says, "So, who has come to see the show? If..."
Don't you do that.
You're not with me. I guess.
No, Parker is telling you to not do that.
The cruelty, the pain, the blood, the violence. If you are sensitive, get the fuck out. Otherwise.
Is Farrah still with us?
Aggressive trigger warnings.
Very aggressive trigger
lick my lips.
Saphira, you could roll. I don't know. You can roll a charisma check for Saphira.
Saphira
Marble will
rolled.
cheer.
What is Saphira's bonus? Let's see.
He's a performer, so.
Yeah, but for blood.
+2 or +1. So that is a 14.
She's just kind of staring, like, what is happening? She keeps going, boss.
Yes.
He looks really scary.
He's supposed to be.
Are you scared?
No.
Okay. Me either.
Good. That's a test.
Okay, of course. So the master of cruelty just goes back and forth. His dark voice just calling out, and fire erupts from all around him. Just jets of flames in 20-foot tall cylinders, just flashing up, and all the people who are closest to the stage, they kind of, reel back a little, but then come back in. And you can see that they are captivated by this performance. Whirling blades and spiked chains flash around. Some of the people close by are cut. You see blood spurting from one of the people at the front, who laughs at the pain, but then after a certain amount of blood loss, seems to keel over a little bit too.
Yeah, you will stare at temerity.
Grip. And just keep the person upright. The master says again, may I have a volunteer?
Me.
Yeah, do him.
Also, DM question real quick too.
Yeah.
Even though my thing is to eat or drink spinal fluids, can I still drink blood?
I mean, you can.
Okay.
I mean,
even if it doesn't like
can. Anyway, right? Like, there's nothing stopping anybody from drinking blood if they want to. But
Yeah.
I would like to do something.
Okay, go ahead.
As soon as I see his hands going up, I'm going to silent cast an illusion to make Eldon sitting there not putting up his hands.
Okay.
Come here, baby. Let me take this one.
Well, luckily, there are a number of other people in Eldon's condition, and so he brings a tall, muscular man up to the front. Looks to you to be a human man. He chains the human man and then pulls him up by his wrists, which are chained. And he pulls with very hard jerking motions. This is not a gentle, here you go, up you go. It's like, Wilkes, you, above all other people, know you know about the blood and the yeah, which by the way, I should say before we get too much into it, yes, these are those trigger warnings are for real. Because, you know, this is gonna get to a place. So if people need me to stop, just say so.
Okay. Or I mean,
That's fair.
All right. So just you can almost feel his shoulders popping out. And he gives a terrible scream. And the master of cruelties sort of parks him like that and says, well, that's a good beginning. Anyone else? Another person, you know, Eldon is, I'm sure, still like, yay, me,
But there's an
yay,
illusion.
me. But Zill is holding the illusion fast. So it is an elvish person comes next. They are dragged up by their feet. Two of the blood witches that you saw come dancing out and begin lashing out with their whips as they dance about the master. He glares at everyone. He says, but speaking of volunteers, I believe you've all come to see the main event. Bring it down. A cage descends. It looks like a very ornate metal bird cage. And in the center of the bird cage, wrapped in chains, is a beautiful woman. You guys can roll perception.
All of us, or
you guys can do a group perception. I'll let you know. Beata, you know immediately that you are looking at the angelic being you've been sent to find. You can see the scars on her back encrusted where her wings have been probably ripped from her body.
ouch.
You can see blood is sort of leaking from the very tight chains. She looks bedraggled. She looks in horrible pain.
right, I will. Yeah, just like that's the one. For sure.
This creature, says the master, it is clear, came to us as a spy. And in my book, that makes her a volunteer. We didn't ask for her to come down, looking into things that did not concern her. But since she came of her own accord, you can see now what happens. He stands at the center and gives a nod to the blood witches, who begin to lash and whip at the woman, who just stands stock still, looking. You can see her wince when one of the whips connects, but she gets right back into into her stoic pose as she looks around. The other members of the audience begin to get up and they begin to come closer and closer, mesmerized by this terrible, but at the same time, bizarrely captivating performance. They don't seem affected by the horror and the blood the way that they should be. Even the people strung up and in obvious pain seem to be so much a part of the show that, much like Eldon, there is no mind to them that they should be running away or that something terrible and horrible is happening. It seems like they are half within a dream.
Hey.
Some other people who seem more like you guys kind of get up and start backing away. They're glared at by guards, but they are allowed to leave.
I'm just sitting at the table.
Yeah.
Neither
Same.
reaction.
Same.
Yep. Vianney is counting like how many blood witches there are.
Is
like,
Eldon
looking where
going up there?
She's coming from. What her cage is
Oh.
Because he's charmed, or is he staying?
Eldon,
fuck.
you would be trying to get closer. Is anybody holding you back or keeping you down?
As soon as Eldon starts to get up, I'll just go, well, I can't stop him.
Then he gets up and he goes with Wish. Right now, though, they're all just standing by the stage. There are two blood witches. You look around, your perception has been very high all night, Vianney. So I'm going to say you can see indeed that there are almost like dogs, maybe, or wolves, but very black with glowing eyes that sort of wander in the shadows and in the corners.
All right.
Sniffing about.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll mention this psychically to everyone I'm connected with, including Zill, and whisper it to. I'll lean over to Marble's ear and tickle it a little bit, and then whisper, "Yeah, there's I think some dogs over there. They don't look friendly." So everyone knows.
That would be very strange if they were.
Friendly.
And they're hanging around with people from hell, so dogs from hell.
It's like I never left the Underdark.
All right, so that's everything she sees, which is enough. That's fine.
Yep. You also notice that, as I said, some of the people get up and they try to leave, and they are allowed to leave. Nobody stops them. But you notice that when they get to a certain place, they stop. And some of them appear to shake something off and then keep going. Others stop. And then their eyes gloss over and they come directly back as if pulled towards the stage.
From the looks of it, if we try to leave.
They'll try to magically compel you to come back.
Yes.
That is a way to keep an audience, though. I wonder if they remember being compelled afterwards.
We might want to try this. And get more money.
I'm not opposed.
Yeah, we can't do. I don't think we can do this tonight.
No, why not?
Or could we?
Well, we've got Mr. Muscle. We've got 2 blood witches. We've got some hellhounds probably walking around, and that's just down here.
He's just gonna walk up there.
And we have to get out of the building.
They're always gonna be here.
We could blow
There will
something
not be
out.
a time when they're not.
He's just gonna walk away with it.
And Eldon's always going to be charmed, if we're being honest.
Start wishing again. Was it to
I thought it was to
rescue her?
confirm the existence of this and if we could rescue
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But well, I don't know. We don't really have a way out. Why don't we just watch to the end of the show? I mean, when does this place close down? What time does this place close? Eventually,
Well,
people have to go
We
home.
will get kicked out
I'm
of
sure
here
it's
in an
with
hour.
daybreak.
After an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This goes on
Paid
for
for
an
an
hour.
hour.
I
'Cause we
wonder
only
if they
paid for
just
an
do
hour.
this act over and over again, or if they do a different act. Because this is kind of crass. It could be better. There's no showmanship. It's just whipping.
You want to give them pointers?
Everybody now needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a charm effect?
It is. The
Oh, I failed that.
Oh. Oof.
Yeah, I completely failed that.
Wait.
I'm joining you,
Well,
Eldon.
Wait. Doesn't Vianney have something?
Oh
Do I?
yeah, lucky.
Oh,
Does that
lucky.
work on?
Yeah,
I'll roll
reaction.
again. Nope.
What?
Wow.
I was
Wow.
destined to fail this.
Yeah.
What?
The
That's
gods
like
have
125%
declared it.
chance or something, isn't it? Yeah.
Marble suddenly goes stock still. You look at her kind of
The witch
oddly,
and the creature of the night both get
and
sucked in.
she springs up and goes not to the start edge of the stage, but leaps onto the stage and embraces the master of cruelties as if he's her long lost best friend.
Call this a distraction if you want to have a go.
A go at
Now,
what?
everybody who got under 17 is
I do.
charmed by the master.
Whoops.
God damn it.
Oh no.
Temerity.
And me.
I do want to add just for fun that Marble is purring.
Oh my god.
Just for the giggles.
So y'all go wandering
She
up
is
to the
pretty.
stage then.
Good.
I roll a 20 total, by the way.
Just
The master.
So Vianney and Zill.
yes.
Oh, and we should check.
Love the cruelty.
I'm going to
sir.
say that Callio, I will have him do this with advantage because he knows all about these guys. But
He has
Saphira, you may
knowledge.
want to just roll one for her.
Here, roll a 2.
Oh no.
Saphira is following Marble. She's not quite as assertive about it, though.
In that case, I kind of just want to like push her away. Like no, like bat at her like a cat does.
She looks down, like, okay.
I just kind of look over at Vianney. I guess we're the only ones who made it then.
Yeah.
Like,
Didn't walk-
how does the rest of us react?
You walked up. You're charmed.
Did we?
Yeah.
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 You walked up
Okay.
and then you just sort of stand there.
Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah,
what
since I failed entirely, that's why I'm up there.
Yes.
Yeah. But
It's
now
weird.
that you are, basically where you are is where you stay. You don't move.
I'll just put myself there.
I'm going to look at Vianney and then I'm going to look up the stage. I'm going to look around. Are there anybody else still sitting there, or is everyone around the stage at this point?
Looking around, there's maybe 2 or 3 other people who are like going, what is happening? Afraid. They appear both afraid to leave and afraid to stay, and
I do believe this would be almost impossible at this point.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking maybe just stay to the end of the show. And we're only supposed to be in here for an hour, right?
It's only been about, what, 15 minutes?
Yeah. I mean, if anyone gets hurt, I'll just do a healing word on them or something. or cure wounds.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Like I said, maybe there's an actual act here that just whip people. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, we can't do anything other than make sure that they don't get hurt.
If I wanted to watch someone get whipped, I could go to any town square.
This week on Torture Review with Sil.
Yeah, I was gonna say, 1-star review. 1-star Yelp review coming up.
I've seen much better acts in the Underdark, clearly.
No 1 stars given.
There
You
at
can
least
get- you-
at
you
least
can
there's
get-
a
you can
there's
give
a
them
religious
a
element.
customer complaint
Yeah,
card
that's
later.
true. This is
You know, at least there's a motif and spiders, and there's probably an act. Elves are, prissy regardless of what kind of elf they are.
yeah.
Very true.
They are the theater kids of D&D.
So
What you're saying is they need a creative director?
They
The
need
demons
a
can't do it on their own?
Yeah.
they need
No.
someone. This is
Well-
just brutalism.
Here is, it is brutal. Here is what sets this apart, this experience.
Well, it's an angel.
that- Yeah. The angel is being battered and beaten. The blood witches are paying no attention to the audience, but the audience begin to harm each other. You see them start to fight. The master of cruelties
Poor audience.
starts. This is like a mosh pit.
You are the
Okay. So
Yeah,
the first audience that gets hurt near me and has blood, I'm gonna bite them. I want their blood.
Okay. You
I'm
can
getting into this
roll a
mosh
bite
pit.
attack.
Oh.
I'm getting into this mosh pit.
Are you gonna start training your stomach to get nutrients from blood now?
I
might
crit
accidentally kill
succeeded.
someone.
Let me see you. It's true.
What?
I crit succeeded. I got a
He
crit.
critted. Nat
All
20.
of a sudden,
The only
for
time I
those
get
that
nat
you
20.
can see, you see Eldon's eyes glow. And, he has said before that he's a creature of the night, but you've never believed it before. But now,
I believe it.
as he flashes and just twists to the person behind him and plunges his teeth into their carotid and just drags them over and begins to pull on them and drink of their blood as if it is the most delicious thing they've ever tasted. He's a little scary looking.
I feel very sorry for whoever standing next to Walks.
Oh no.
You don't want to be next to Walks in a fight. Especially if Walks is completely uninhibited.
I'm just
Right.
enamored by this dude, this big boy.
Eldon, where do you move to?
I didn't. There was just a person right behind me, so I'm on the
okay.
floor.
You just dragged him
I'm
down
on
the
all
floor.
fours on top of some dude. Just.
Oh, please
Incredible.
don't do that.
Too bad I did, and I crit it. Only time I crit today, and it's gonna be to kill a random person.
All right.
Your first creature of the night kill.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody
It wasn't-
attempts to make a melee attack against you, just literally punching you, Walks. And
Har,
I don't
bite
think
him.
they're gonna hit
No,
you.
I haven't seen.
They're like
It's
punching
even
with
if-
all their strength, and you're just staring at them. But through the red haze, you can, if you want, make a DC 17 Wisdom save in order to not attack them.
oh, definitely. Nope.
Nope. You bite
You're
their
going
arm
to
off.
hit them.
They grow back. It's fine.
It's
Come
not
broke out the
Fox's
wrong.
tail.
Oh yeah, you send them reeling back into the crowd, bloody and bleeding, You hear the master of cruelties begin to laugh. His claws sink into his little kitty friend. You can try. You can make another wisdom save as he sort of just grabs into you.
I will do it.
Mm-hmm.
But as a player, part of me wants it to fail.
Well, if you think that she wouldn't really resist under this situation, that's fine. But if you think that this would wake her up a little bit and make her at least start, basically you can save if you get hurt.
Okay, I will attempt to, because I think Marble would think back to her aunt saying how valuable her blood is. And so as like just an instant reaction to be like, I have to protect my own blood.
All right, I gotta go pee. I'll be right.
22.
As soon as the pain kind of goes into your side, you blink and you're like, what the heck am I doing? Oh my God. What it, and just looking around and seeing what is bedlam. People just beating and pounding on each other. Laughing as it becomes more and more terrible and violent. You also start to see, and this happens first with Eldon, a giant comes up to Eldon and grabs you on your shoulder and says, "No, kill."
Oh.
What does Eldon say?
Well, that's something at least.
Oh no, what's Eldon gonna do? I don't...
No.
He's smart enough. No, he's good.
Okay.
But his eyes are red.
His eyes are red. They'll narrow a little bit and be like, I think I can keep him alive till. But
no kill.
No kill. Got it. No kill.
And then he kind of gives you a look and walks back.
So yes, I will not drain all of his. Try my best not to drain all of his.
Yeah.
Life.
Stick to like two quarters.
Yeah.
People who are down here are a tougher sort of person. This isn't some place that like some weak person is coming to. This is a place where the people who come here are tough. So let's see who else is here. Somebody is going to try to hit Saphira, I'm no doubt, and oddly just sort of she's too little and too quick. Now, does Saphira can Saphira punch people? Does she have any like just physical attacks?
I mean, she can always punch, but it's like one damage if she hits.
Yeah.
And she's not proficient in it, so it's just...
Yeah, so you can see she's just wailing, trying to hit people. Other people are trying to hit her. She probably gets a couple, gets connected with once or twice, but nothing. She's fast enough and little enough that she's not in any... She's not likely. A lot of people, though, are going to try to take Wolks on, so... I am...
Their funeral.
All right. I will say that Sib, some people are going to try to hit you too. So let's see what happens when somebody tries to hit. Oh, I think
it does not hit.
Yeah, but it's going to be plus a couple, you know.
Oh.
So what is your AC?
16.
Yeah, they'll hit you. It's only going to do maybe a point or two of damage, because they are literally just hitting you with fists. You can try again to make the wisdom save to not hit them back.
This is either going to be a wonderful exercise in self-control, or people are going to be sent flying. And
All
it's
right.
the latter.
Flying, they're gonna go. Gonna go
All
to the
right.
moon.
So, you make a melee attack against the person who has attacked you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you hit.
Oh no!
Oh, that's just the first one.
Edge.
Are you gonna flurry of blows, this poor peasant?
I don't think that you're in the mindset to be able to call upon your key, but he's really fast. Even without the flurry of blows, he is just,
Yeah, that's still going to be 2 attacks.
yeah.
Well, actually 3 without the flurry of blows still.
Yeah.
So,
That's enough to hit a person, a regular
Wow.
person.
that's 9 damage so far.
Get up here.
And that's
Oh
14
no!
overall.
Oh no.
This person is
Dead.
yeah.
Oh no!
You broke
Knocked
the
out.
temerity code.
Temerity broke the temerity test.
Oh no.
You failed the temerity
Oh,
test.
no. Yeah. It's so fast that the giant is on their way to try to stop you, but you are just boom, boom, boom. And you can hear their neck snap and they fall to the ground.
Temerity.
Well,
All things
so-
considered.
When the person dies, you see, because you are the one who looks with the most dispassion. You see someone die and you see the master exult, and you can feel him almost draining life force into himself and just laughing.
that's what this is. It's a fading ritual. Demons. They're so fucking crass.
I do
No
want to
class.
say that what Marble's doing right now is continuing to act as though she is still under the influence so that she is not targeted again, but she does take a moment to make direct eye contact with Vianney and then continue to just like cheer and like just to really sell it. She's gonna take the arm that is bleeding and just lick the blood off and just look up at him like, oh my gosh, just to really sell it.
The giant picks up the dead person and carries them away. And there's one guard down. What is coming next is a terrible mosh pit.
Ooh.
The worst perhaps ever seen. It is bloody. It is intense. Everybody is going to be hit at least once or twice. There's just too many people. And you're going to be hitting each other. But it stops. It couldn't have been more than 5 minutes after it started. The master of cruelty holds up a hand and says, "Stop!" And everybody holds, just freezes. He says, "The show is over. Get the fuck out." And stalks off the stage. The angel is pulled up in her cage. The chained people are released. No one comes to help anybody. No. There's no one in charge. It's just a bunch of blood witches saying, "Get the hell out. All right, show's the fucking over." And you hear them saying, "Let these guys in." No, they're not supposed to let in killers. Then they sort of stalk off.
Wait, what'd they say?
Who let these guys in? You know they're not supposed to let in killers.
Oh, you and Temerity?
I haven't killed any. Well, no, I got close.
You got close,
Almost.
yeah.
There's also no way that Wonks hasn't been close to killing someone in the mosh pit.
I was just fawning
Volks
over and then pretending to fawn
has
over.
come very close to killing people.
Yeah.
That is
Me
basically
completely failing
why
that was good.
why everything was brought to a stop so quickly.
We ruined it for everyone.
You've ruined the show.
Wait, hold on.
Killed a man.
Come on, Temerity.
The Master of Courtie's gone, and now the Blood Witches are gone. Is the cage still visible?
No, it was lifted up.
I mean, are we still charmed?
I'm not.
Everyone is charmed for an hour.
I broke it. I was just pretending.
So
Yeah, so we would
basically,
just start
you
wandering towards them.
Yeah, you're just sort of standing there.
Wouldn't we obey the command and start going out?
Yeah. And after a while, after you sort of get out of the area, assuming you get out of the area, it's not a fast process, you will start to come to yourselves. People are sort of herded through to the portal, brought up. Yeah.
Would this be a good spot to stop, Chrissy?
I
Take a
would
break?
think so.
Take a break.
Take a break, yeah.
Take a break. All right. So everyone come back in 15-ish minutes to find out what happens in the after party. So we'll see
Sounds
you.
good.
We'll see you all soon. Oh, wrong one. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cirque the Sauvage.
Almost had it.
We are got our asses kicked, failed the temerity test, kicked some asses, and are covered in blood now. So, with that, Chrissy, what are we doing next?
Bloody and guilty. Those of you who give a shit, I'm not saying everybody feels guilty. You head back to your own circus, and it's up to you what you want to do when you get there.
I'm gonna go to my aunt.
Okay.
Give her the lowdown.
She clucks her tongue and says, really? You know, it sounds like this isn't the sort of thing that we have to get involved in. You know how it is. Sometimes these angelic creatures decide to get involve themselves in things that aren't really any of their business. That's my take. I mean, of course, you have to do what you think is best for you.
Just from what I've seen, I think you're right that angels tend to just get into things that they're not supposed to, but it's not right to just leave them there.
You know, right, wrong, who's to say? But you are such a sweetie. I know that you are going to try to do the right thing. Do you want me to come with you? I'm not very good at the fighting arts, but I could try.
No, I want you to stay here. I don't want you getting hurt.
Oh, so sweet. You're just like your mother sometimes, I swear.
Marble's just gonna give her a big grin.
Mm-hmm. She chucks you under the chin. Anybody else?
And then Marble's gonna work on wrapping her arm.
I feel like we should have a meeting as a group
Yeah.
and have a talk about how we're gonna handle this. So, yeah, maybe a private breakfast in next to outside of Eldon's caravan, since he won't eat breakfast in public. Can just talk from inside the van while we eat.
Yeah.
Or you fed last night, so I guess.
I fed
you
today.
did.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Well, you just fed on
I
blood.
did. I'm very full.
So I'm thinking, I can't walk away from this.
Why?
You just did.
Well, no, I mean permanently. We have a lot more information, reconnaissance now. But I just feel like
I think that big guy liked me.
it would be wrong.
I'm unsure how to feel about that.
I think you like that big guy.
I was charmed, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you can't say shit because you're always charmed.
I wasn't all over the big guy. I was over the little guy.
Yeah, you were also hungry.
I don't see why it's our business.
Well,
It's the right thing
Yeah.
to do.
Why? What does that mean? Why do you keep saying that?
look, we helped
have-
you out,
Okay,
right?
here's
To
the thing.
covered you
It is
in
the most
circus.
profitable thing to do. Because
How?
there must
Who
be
cares?
somebody looking for them.
If we all die,
Correct?
what does it matter?
There could be a reward.
Maybe they'll
The
give us a
person
reward.
looking for them would be whoever would be a god or the celestial.
Yeah, having an angel owe us one might be good for us.
Exactly. It could help us in the future.
You're making an assumption that they will owe us one.
They will.
They will.
The-
We literally got if we get them out of that cage, they will owe us one.
Why?
'Cause
You
we
cannot
just
be
saved
certain of
their
that.
life.
Oh my goodness. Fine. So we're gonna go save the angel. Zill and Walks are gonna stay behind and complain
You'll all
about it.
die if you go in there like the way we did.
Well, yeah.
Well, we won't go
We
the
won't,
way
we
we
won't
did.
go the way we did. That was bad.
Are you gonna scale the mountain that it's on then?
I mean, I can.
I can.
Can
And
the
she's gonna
rest
like
of you?
flex her claws.
Yes.
What if we just set the whole place on fire?
It didn't look.
Oh
was
my
it-
gosh,
did it
the
even look
brilliant
hollow?
idea.
How does that save the angel?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how
Well-
does that do anything
Well,
besides
it
barbecue?
wouldn't.
Diversion.
It would create, a massive diversion, which would be good. And might break some of the magic spells. I don't know. I mean, this is a tough one. They've got to I don't know. They probably keep her down there all the time and
I think we
surrounded
should
by a bunch of
start
magic.
If
with
only I just
reporting
thought of something.
to the mayor, with the head guy who gave us the job. We should start there.
You know what would
And
work?
maybe they could give us backup, because maybe that's the plan.
Okay.
I
so
just
what do
thought
you...
of something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't do it currently because none of us are powerful enough to do it. But a banishment spell would send the angel back to where it came from.
Hold on.
Oh.
You're not strong enough for a banishment spell.
No, but maybe
that's-
we could buy one.
You might be able to buy one.
Just
Or we might be able to buy the assistance of somebody.
Yeah. Aw, Lucky.
Disgusting.
You love that dog.
That still requires us to get back in, and I don't think they're gonna be likely to let us in.
Well,
Why
Zill
not? We
can get
paid.
in. And
Well,
I
3
can get
people.
in, and
I
Yeah.
can get in.
mm-hmm. It's really
Yeah,
just
fine.
Temerity, you, and Eldon who can't.
Oh, I didn't get kicked out. I followed the rules.
Yeah, but you almost killed somebody.
Almost is not killing somebody.
Yeah,
I was
you
told
can
not to
disguise-
kill somebody.
You can probably disguise yourself to get back downstairs.
A lot of people almost killed somebody there.
Yeah, but it was
Yes.
mostly you 3.
Was it mostly us 3? I actually want to know if DM.
yes.
Yes. The other
I thought
guys
he
were
was-
just like normal dudes.
I don't know. I'm asking. You don't know that. I'm asking the DM. You're
Are
not the
you
DM.
saying you're a normal dude?
I'm asking the DM a question. Was it mostly us who were killing people, or was it?
Oh yeah, it was you guys.
Okay.
It was pretty much you guys.
Yeah.
You're letting 2 wild creatures.
You
and
keep
a
talking. I
martial
have
artist
to
in.
run. Do something really quick. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay. Finish eating my pizza.
No, it doesn't need to happen. Okay.
What?
I still don't think we'd be banned. They would have banned us if we were banned.
Well,
Temerity probably.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, and we're not going to show up in the middle of the day anyway. Like we're not.
You mean we are going to show up in the middle of the day?
Oh, sorry. Yes, in the middle of the show is what I meant.
Oh, in the middle of the show? Or in the middle of the day?
We're not gonna.
You're confusing me. I thought we were going during the day.
Uh-oh.
Why are you confused?
I'm perpetually
uh-oh?
confused. I'm bisexual.
Ah!
The
What?
I like
temerity's
it.
roll.
Do it.
The what?
Do it, Temerity.
He's the chat, I won't.
Embrace it.
Okay.
Rolled a 10.
I don't get
Embrace.
it. What happened?
Temerity.
You're gonna-
Yeah. Temerity says, "Okay, I'm thinking a roll a D10,
A D10.
1 through 4 despair, 5 through 8 rage,
9 to 10.
Temerity."
Temerity embraces his birthright, and he rolled a 10.
So Temerity's going to the dark side.
Are we all just having, like, corruption arcs?
Are we the baddies? Are we the baddies?
Are we the
I'm not
baddies?
having a corruption arc.
Yeah.
I was never corrupted.
Yeah.
You've
well,
always
I've never been corrupted. I'm a drow.
I've always been this way, thank you.
It's not even that. It was just because I was picked by an evil god. That in childhood.
yeah, that's not a corruption arc. That's just a god.
An
picking
arc.
you. No, there's not even an arc. There's no arc. It's just instant. It's an event.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say corruption arc because Adam and I have been joking about our characters going through corruption arcs.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Puppy.
I don't think you can corrupt Morgs. He just does things.
Yeah, I don't think you can corrupt him.
You say these things.
I did say it. Thank you for pointing that out. You know, you're always pointing out that I say things.
We have Fox's
my
family.
god. Oh my god. We have a way. We have an answer to when he says that.
What?
Before?
Yeah.
I usually say that.
They say that all the time.
I say it to him all the time. He just ignores me.
Yeah.
I do say that. Thank you.
It's that I've never heard that. And it's brilliant.
No.
Oh, I guess I've never said it while we were playing.
Probably not.
But,
Nah, probably not.
But throughout the week.
Yeah, because I do say you say these things.
All the time.
All the time, just outside of D&D.
And my response is always, oh yes, I do say these things. I did say it. Thank you.
But here it doesn't work because you're not the DM.
I'm not the DM, no. Which also doesn't work in real life when I say it, so.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the DM of real life. Fortunately, because, oof.
That's...
Can you imagine having to do a skill challenge every time you gotta go poop? I'd totally implement that. DC 10, poop!
We need to analyze this. That implies that there's like a risk of failure.
Yeah.
You missed the toilet!
Yeah, you missed the
floor.
toilet. Yeah, come on, what are you talking about?
You shit in the bathtub.
Sitting on it.
Or you
In the
have really
sink.
bad diarrhea. And
There's plenty of ways that pooping can go wrong.
I don't think I've ever missed the toilet.
Oh, you're a dude. Yes, you have. Fuck it, I've never missed a time.
Taking a shit. I've never missed the toilet. What are you talking about? How would I even do that?
Sober.
Drunk? That's maybe. That's when the DC goes
All these people with their perfect aiming at bathrooms. Okay. They never do anything wrong in the bathroom.
Are you telling me you actually have missed the toilet while shitting?
No, I haven't.
Jess?
However, I've been around enough drunk
gosh,
people in the world that I have had to deal with it.
Oh my gosh. Jess, speaking of pooping, you need to know, now that you're a woman, you don't poop. Women don't poop, apparently.
What
Women
the
do
fuck
not
are you
poop,
talking about?
So you don't poop.
Aye.
You'll know eventually. But women don't
We're
poop.
still live, right?
What?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
This took a weird fucking time.
I am so
I'm
confused.
I'm confused too.
Me too.
I'll
Why do I
explain.
do
I'll
that?
explain it.
No, I
during-
think you have to explain that
I have
now
to explain
because
it now?
everyone's confused by what the hell you're
No, I'm
talking
not-
about.
Has no one had men just be like, no, women don't poop?
Yeah,
No.
it's a joke.
My ex would
It's
say
a-
that shit all the time.
No, it's fart.
I'd be like, I'm gonna go take a shit, and he's
No,
like,
it's-
women don't poop.
What? I've never heard that.
Yeah,
I
this is
have,
new to me.
I have seen I've seen people do it as a joke.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
say it as a
Or
joke.
fart. I've heard
Yeah.
fart.
Yeah, father
Yeah.
poop. Like
Wasn't
Yeah,
there
but
some stupid
I've heard
article
women
about a
don't
woman
poop.
who went to the hospital because she had been holding in her farts around her boyfriend for years?
oh no.
Oh my god.
That's
my
headline
God.
recently, wasn't it?
It was on the internet, so like, check it
Yeah,
out.
but-
But I did see that. and
Meanwhile,
just rolled
in
my
But
Wow.
eyes.
Jess, now you don't poop, and
I
you
am
don't
back,
fart.
just FYI. Sorry, I
Good.
heard a yell
I should
from
say this
upstairs
because
and
I'm an
decided I
atheist, but
needed to.
Thank God you're back.
Yeah, thank God.
Thank God you're-
We've
Things
had
have gone
developments.
downhill very
Apparently, I don't shit anymore as a woman.
Yeah.
As
This
a,
is
as
all-
a woman,
this
as a
is-
woman, you do not poop.
This is all something we have all learned today from Parker.
My ex would annoy
Wait,
me about that shit
oh,
all
wait,
the
hold on,
time.
Parker, does that mean you now started to shit? What?
I only partially shit. I only
This is so
somewhat
gross.
shit.
Yeah. In the meantime, can I tell you
He's the
that
one that
my
started the poop talk.
I did not!
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
can I
you
tell
did.
you
Yes.
that my 7-year-old is turning into a micro?
Oh no!
Oh
So he came up to me today and he says, did you ever play Truth or Dare? I said, yes, I've played that. He says, well, Truth or Dare? And I went, Truth. And he said, does the moon rotate on its axis? Then I went, Truth? And he said, yes, you win. It was
Good.
That is cute.
Like,
Yeah, it's tightly locked.
I choked on pizza.
what did you say, Micro? I missed it.
It's tightly locked.
Yeah, he explained why your kid was right. Like
Yeah,
Micro
that's what
would.
I'm saying.
I know.
That he's turning into Micro. I was
Micro's
oh my
like,
God.
well, let me make sure that you know what that looks like. It looks like this.
It's like, good job, Mom. You know, you could tell the truth about the moon.
He told the
This
truth.
is just
It's all that
another reason
matters.
why Micro and I should not have kids.
You can borrow mine someday and tell them all about it.
Oh,
Anyway, sorry. I was just
Micro,
changing the subject.
You can train your prodigy.
Within only a very small amount of training. They kind of do what they're going to do. I find. Maybe it's because I don't beat kids or anything. You know. Anyway, I think we were
D&D.
discussing D&D, yes. And yeah, so you're together. I do want Sib to give me a wisdom save.
Oh, we have another role to tell you about.
Oh
Yeah.
dear. Okay.
If you'll look in the
Cool.
chat.
There's been developments. Character developments.
I decided to leave it up to the dice. And they spoke.
All
Rather
right.
loudly.
So what do you do that night, Temerity?
All right. You're going to have to tell us all about it then.
Hi. Short version. Temerity is a descendant of Fiona who wants to create a sex cult using Temerity's father, who just wants to become a noble. And Temerity was born with this pact with the intention of him becoming a warlock who would see his father become a noble, then kill his father and take his place. So his birthright is he's going to go kill for a noble title
Oh.
and become a warlock along the way, perhaps.
Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, see how, I'm not quite sure how that would work. But,
Yeah, honestly, I wish you had said something to
sorry.
me before. Yeah, we'll talk about it after. But until then, you guys see that Temerity is looking disturbed in the morning.
Okay, so what were you gonna have us do, Chrissy?
I was gonna have him roll a wisdom save to see what happened, but
okay.
he kind of got ahead of me, and that's okay. But
so
we'll have to. He's brooding right now. He seems angry and brooding and muttering to himself about how he's exactly what they always said he was going to be, and that is where he's at apparently.
So, what do we agree on? Do we want to try and save them, or do we not? We have fulfilled the contract. We would get paid.
Yeah. I still think we should try to get a favor from an angel.
Why?
We could do both.
Or get a banishment spell, like Zill brought up.
The only thing I have to say about that is we got a banishment spell and we weren't casting it. Well, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And also, if it does work, well, we're still in there. and you know, it does have somatic components, so we were the one obviously casting the spell.
Yep.
Hmm.
And so
We would
need to worry about
we would
getting out
be
with their
basically
lives.
doing exactly the same breakout, but just without the angel.
Is there anyone else that we could tell about this who could do something?
Besides the guy that hired us? Wait. There was that one cleric dude who helped us that one time.
The centaur?
Yeah, the centaur. Maybe he could help. Or his guild or whatever.
Biani, I will say, and you don't know where this particular celestial person is from,
Mm-hmm.
but there are celestials in multiple guilds. The Boros Legion, the Celisnaya Conclave, the guy who came to you when you first got here and told you to follow all the laws was an angel. Do you remember him?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just so that you know, there are places you could probably go and say, there's an angel, and other angels would be probably annoyed.
Okay, yeah, understandably. So it would just be, is there anyone within like range of us, or is this something we're gonna have to keep an eye out for and try to get a message to someone?
I could pray to my god.
Don't you have access to like a name, I don't know, a dragon god of some sort?
Who?
One of the one that people had dreams about.
Oh, right. Wolves.
Don't you have access to some god?
I
thing
don't
too?
believe that she is a god in that sense.
I
What's
don't know if
that?
they care about
She is
angels
simply
as
an incredibly powerful creature.
I can go to my little area and pray to my god and see what he says.
much. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely do that. It would be helpful.
Would you like me to go do it now? And Marble, like, stand up, like, getting ready to go. Like, I can go do it now.
Okay. Yep. Get the
All right.
answer as soon as possible.
Yeah, you guys continue to talk. I'm gonna go do the thing. I'm gonna
Alright.
go do the thing.
Roll a wisdom check, just a check.
Just to check.
Yeah.
Okay, I checked. It's there. I'm sorry. I had to. Nat 20.
Oh. All right. I'm going to say as you sit still, you feel your God looking upon you. What are you going to say?
I'm going to say, Dear Hermod, we are in a big predicament. There is an angel in demon captivity who has been tortured and their wings ripped. We need to let the angels who are missing her know where she is and what to do about it.
Okay.
I would like your guidance.
For a moment, there seems puzzled. But it does not appear as if Hermod knows. But after a moment, you have a powerful sense, and two words come to you: Boros Legion.
Boros Legion.
You feel the flickering gaze of the very
Did she drop?
Oh, no.
Chrissy,
See?
I'll never find out what my god was going to say, except for those 2 words.
That's it. That's all we get.
I mean, it's enough.
No. I lost the connection. It dropped.
Not exactly. No.
Lagging.
Oh, her internet is...
Oh, no.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
that's-
she just messaged internet
Yeah.
unstable.
That's gonna complicate things.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Yes.
Now we can.
Okay.
Let's see
All
if it
right.
stays.
For a second, I was talking and I was like, everyone's going, where'd she go? So I don't know where I cut out, but her mod is gone.
After very.
You
were-
cut off after I got the whatever words you had said
Yeah, the leak.
from the god, and then something else was going to happen after that.
A flicker and the flicker of something very.
Yeah, Boros Legion. Yeah.
Boros
Basically, the god has twinkled away, has given you a clue and left.
Mm-hmm. I will thank my god and then book it back to the table, and then just without any context, just shout the 2 words. Just shout it at my friends. Boros leaving. That's the clue.
Okay, that's good to know. That narrows it down a lot.
There's going to be somebody from the Boros Legion anywhere. The Boros Legion is sort of military and police combined.
Like that guy that told us not to break the
Ah,
law.
the US police got it.
Yeah, I mean, not. The guy who
Oh,
told
yeah.
you not to break the law was from the
Yeah.
Azorius Senate specifically. They make the laws.
Mm.
The Boros Legion is less. It is more military than anything else, but they are also there to, in case things get out of hand, they can break stuff up.
Oh, that. Well, we should go find a member of them and inform them.
Should we go to the mayor first and see how he reacts and get paid and then go? Because I'm broke. I'm down to like 2 gold pieces.
I don't think the order matters, so sure.
Just to see how his reaction is. I'm curious.
If anything, he might be able to inform them.
He might bring them up. He might not. Be interesting to see. We can ask him what he's planning on doing next. See if he says anything. The name of the mayor. Anyone remember?
Oh, not off the top of my head.
Well, I will say it's Ken.
Sure.
For the moment, it's Ken because I have lost my notes and can't find them anywhere.
But it's Dwarven, so it's Ken with 2 N's.
Yeah, I remember. I'll go and re-listen.
Chenn. Ken.
Yeah, so Ken the dwarf. Ken. Yeah, you can go back to the dwarf.
Yep. So I think we should all go as a group, right? In case.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
And by then, yeah, you're the guy gives you the book that you were looking for as well.
Excellent. Oh, right. Yeah, because we got to lie about that too. Who's a good liar? Who's good at deception?
Me. I think Eldon
Perfect.
too. Is Eldon good at deception? He's shaking his head yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have it's one of my, I'm proficient in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine is.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm perception and persuasion, not deception.
Oh,
I've
well,
got
I got an 8.
Okay,
Yeah,
I've got a
so you're way
6.
better
But, okay.
Right.
Yeah, let's have the drow be the face.
Mhm.
All right. Well, he looks
The
up
drow
at,
face.
when your group comes in. Do you go as a group?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
He says, back so soon. What do you have to report?
Did we get the spell book? Were we handed that? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That happened right at the end.
Well, your wizard perished, but we have this, and I throw him the spell book.
Oh. Oh. Hmm. Well, I mean, I guess if you had to kill him in the line of duty, that is understandable.
Things happened.
Did you see any evidence of the guards being involved?
Look at the others for a moment, and then I go, no, none.
Yeah. He's rifling through the spell book and kind of gives a
Though he did try to charm us with a spell. Perhaps he did the same for a god.
Indeed. It is possible. I will grant. And the other matter.
We discover that there is indeed an angel within the other circus.
You are quite sure.
Oh, we saw the entire show.
Tell me.
Tell you. Demonic barbarity dressed up as a show. People go, they pay their money, they go down below, and an angel without wings is shown, and witches of some sort began whipping him. And then a magical spell or enchantment is cast upon the crowd to induce them into a violent frenzy in which they all began pummeling and cutting and biting each other. Afterwards, if anyone is dead, the demonic ringmaster or whoever he is eats away their life force and then sends everyone on their way.
By the way, I would like you to roll a deception and then a persuasion.
$24 for this deception.
Yeah.
And then the persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Yeah. He looks at you searchingly for a few moments, then nods. And he says, well, I take it you are unable to extricate the
Unless you
angelic
know a
creature.
secret path into the circus, I don't see a way we could do it. Though I do believe my companions here have an intention to inform. What was it again? And I look back behind me.
Marble, shout it out again.
I'll repeat it. I'm not gonna shout it. I'm just gonna repeat it.
Oh, well, yes. I mean, that seems a bit hasty to me. We can always include them if it needs be done, but
Insight.
Okay, go for it.
18.
He looks worried and not like he definitely does not want you to contact the Boris Legion for any reason. Your overall read as you are inciting him is that this guy is a little bit sketchy. Wants to keep things in-house.
Well, If that is how you feel, I believe we did exactly the entirety of the job then.
Well, I mean, I suppose. Was it 1,500 gold, I guess?
I believe so.
All right, fine. Go see my secretaries. They will pay you.
Absolutely. It was good doing business with you. And if you need anything else, please feel free to reach out.
I do appreciate the alacrity with which you went after these goals. It's always best to keep things between us, of course.
Of course. Discretion is one of my many specialties.
But you know, it's expensive. His specialties are very expensive.
I just look at Vianney. It's like, no one asked you, Vianney.
You can roll a persuasion.
Because he wants to keep this covered up. So, and I'm broke.
Okay. He looks at you and says, well, let's say I wanted to make sure my own people had the chance at glory. How much would it take to ensure that you do not communicate with the Boros Legion until
I just
until
look
a
at the
set time?
others. How much do you all think we deserve for that?
I think our specialties, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 100 each, I think would be compensation for our specialties.
You heard the woman.
Fair enough, but do not cross me.
Wouldn't dare.
That's what I like to hear. All right. Tell them. My secretaries will see to it.
Again, good doing business with you.
And no worries. I will arrange to have a team sent in to the Angel. We will find a way.
Oh, I do hope and pray that the angel is found safe and sound. The secretaries, which one was it?
There's a female elf just sort of standing there waiting.
I give her a look. I look, and then I don't think that's the only. I think that's the first elf I've ever interacted with that wasn't me in this campaign. I just look at her. Yeah, I think so. I don't remember ever interacting with elves. And Zil gives her a incredibly judgmental look.
She just stands there like she could give a shit.
Yeah, all right then.
Yeah, that's how we all react to him.
All right, so that comes to 2,100 gold.
Nice.
All right. How much of that goes in our pockets and how much of it goes to the circus?
That is a good question.
What was it, 2,300?
2,100.
21. Okay, well, there are 7 of us with a ringleader. So
yeah,
if we figure what, 300 a piece, 100 for the circus?
Okay.
All right.
Does that math add up? Yeah, so 200.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Cool.
Whew, I've been buying shit and I am broke. So now I've got 202 gold.
I have 580.
I've been DMing too long as Jarlaxle because like as soon as, and maybe her parents would have taught her this too, but it was like as soon as like he doesn't want this information to go out, he would pay for this. We should get more money out of him. I think her parents would have taught her how to get a good deal for
now we go tell them.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna give him like 5 minutes head start. That's it.
Oh, I have no intention of telling them. I don't care.
That's all right. Somebody else will.
Yeah.
I mean,
the problem has seemingly been dealt with.
I just don't trust what he's going to do with an angel.
I don't personally care what he does with an angel.
Yeah, that's okay. The rest of us will care enough for you.
No.
No.
All right. Well, hey, that was like shockingly non-violent. The last two.
Did you forget the part where there
Oh
was-
yeah,
What?
for Vianney. Sorry, for
A
Vianney.
surprise.
And for me, because I only got little scratches.
Okay. Yeah. Well, but
This
still,
is literally the most violent thing we have ever been part of.
What?
And you're like, this was surprisingly not violent.
Well, remember the
Well,
ship?
Get violent.
Do you remember that airship that crashed? Didn't we have a whole lot of violence with that? And in the underground area of the water treatment plant, that was pretty violent.
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember the demon who just like whipped everybody into a frenzy.
I was talking about us getting in fights. Everyone else was there to get paid.
Yeah.
I mean,
We were the tourists. Everyone else was consensual.
Temerity
Bruce
killed
is tell
someone.
a different story.
Yeah, Temerity killed somebody.
I don't know, just
God, it
Murder.
was very violent.
The giant guy likes me. So
And
all I
Eldon
Again,
literally
relatively.
I
sucked,
went full vampire.
Yeah, I went full vampire and
vampire.
drank blood.
had
Okay,
to
I
be
probably
stopped.
broke someone's ribs.
0
yeah.
deaths and 1 deaths. Pretty non-violent.
That's not how you measure violence at all.
No.
That's how you measure
By that-
death.
It's not violent
By that
if nobody dies.
By
Okay.
that logic, torture perfectly okay.
Torture's, yeah, it's fine. It's not violent. Nobody died.
Yeah.
Check this out. Not violent.
Not violent.
No violence.
No violence.
No violence.
I said surprisingly
Gunshot wounds only
non-violent.
count. Gunshot wounds only count if they're fatal.
Okay, so we're ready to move on with the narrative?
Yes.
I think so.
Now that we made fun of you.
I think this is a good time though to bring it to an end.
Okay, fair enough.
This
There's
sounds
some closure
good.
there.
Yeah.
All right. And you guys can decide what you're gonna do about all this nonsense next time.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, sounds great. Thank you everyone for joining us as we did non-violent treaties today. Thanks for being here. Say it's goodbye from me and goodbye from the party. Say goodbye, party.
Goodbye,
Bye,
party.
Party.
They did the bit.